Hello, I'm HQ of HQ Reacts. If you find yourself here and you're not subscribed, please like, share, and subscribe. If you find me on other social media platforms, please follow me, like, share, and subscribe. We are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. So, you can catch me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Hey everybody, it is HQ in the house on this Thursday afternoon. It is a lovely day. Hello, yes freak, how are you? Today is a show full of foolery. No seriousness today. We don't have to always be serious. We can just be goofy sometimes. Thank you very much. This very early in the show, Natural KRC supporting the show. HQ ain't working for the pre-fund. I ain't working for the pre-fund. It would be amazing if we could get support for the show. Thank you very much. Today is one of the foolery days. We are looking at characters. We are looking at characters on Kendra G show. Characters that have come and gone, and we just forgot about the goofiness until HQ looked them up. Some of them we are lately, some of them are from the past, but they're female and male because we don't have to be serious all the time. We're going into our weekend and we want to have a good time. And you all know my personality by now. Today and every day is a beautiful day because we are alive. Somebody woke me up. And I feel beautiful. I feel nice. I feel pleasant. I just want to have a good time. Let's laugh together. I want us to laugh together sometime because everything is so serious all the time. Oh, also, I will be on Fatty's show tomorrow. I will be streaming to my show, but I will be on Fatty's show. And you all can show up on my show, on my channel. The lamb. You can show up on my channel, but I still will be streaming from Fatty's channel. So we would appreciate you showing up. Thank you very much. Thank you. Without further ado, we will get started with our goofy candidates for the day. What the hell? Get started with the goofy candidates of the day. So, this is the one I ran past last night. What was going on with this person? I don't know. Please hit the like button. Like. Please share. Turn on your notification buttons. You can join the panel if you want to join the panel. Let me know when you want to do that. If you want to do that. Yes, the uselessness continues. I be damned if I be useful today. I'm going to be full of fuckery and piss and ornery and ignorant all this live. So if anybody want to join me for the fuckery, because sometimes we just got to do it. Please feel free to come up on the panel. I just want to see some foolery, some nonsense, because I'm always so very serious in my regular life. I have to attend meetings in my regular life, and I'm so serious. I have to conduct things. I have to give people orders. I just have to do that during my regular day, and I just don't want to do that on here. I want to be silly and nice and cool and all of those good things. And I just want you guys to be along for the ride. That's all. So without further ado, I found this last night. Let's get started.
All right, Mark, you're up next. Cece, you're after Mark. Carl, you'll be after Cece. Mark, show the wall. Show the wall, Mark. The other side. The other side. You ready?
I'm just going to stop right here and say what was going on last night with Kendra. what be going on with her lives? Let's stop and talk about that. Lately, her lives ain't had that many people on it. This just happened to be one of the lives in which she had enough people on it. Maybe this 2 days ago or something like that. But lately, she only had like 2-3 people. What's going on? What was going on right here? I don't know.
What's up, Kayanka?
Hey, triple, what's going on with your bro on the screen? What's going on?
He already got issues, I see. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, he's a walking red flag. But no, I was gonna say, yeah. I think the issue with Kendra and you say low people in her chat.
Yeah,
was
no, all people on her channel getting on the show. Like
right. Yeah, it's the product is oversaturated and is no exclusivity to it. So she's on there too much.
Right.
And when she gets like a set time, like she's only on 3 or 4 times a week, everybody will be looking for it. Like Single by Choices don't come on every night, all night, all day, and everything. It come on at a set time. So if you ain't seen it in a few days, you're looking for it.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's hurting it, but we'll see though.
We'll see. Yeah, because I see her like, and she be trying to do reviews, and I'm like, what's going on with this silly crazy?
She's trying to she basically see what you guys, you know, and everybody are doing, and y'all having success with it. A lot of people are talking about it more than her show, actually.
Right.
And and she's trying to get a piece of it. That's all.
She can't do that. She got to be exclusive with her. Like look at Pop the Balloon. Pop the Balloon. Our that show only come on once a week.
Yeah. Right? And look at the numbers.
Right.
Numbers is crazy. Like 3 days, 1 million views.
Right. So she need to figure something out. She doing too much. She doing way.
Yeah. She don't really know the direction. She got something. Right. But if she stay at this track, I don't think the app is gonna be enough.
Right.
You know, like she stay where she at 2 years from a year to 2 from now, especially a couple years from now, it'll be tapered way off.
Yeah.
She
better pivot and her trying to be a reviewer doing reviews. That's not it. That's not the direction to go.
She need to do a live real event. Like I see she tried to do like a live where she had like the girls come in and they did the interview on live. She need to do an actual live dating event. You see how Pop the Balloon blew up? People blew up because of the interaction.
Right.
Not just having pretty girls up there and they're ratchet and stuff. They want to see the interaction between the male and the female. That's what people want to see.
Yeah. She got to change. She got to pivot real soon.
Yeah.
I've seen about 3-4 shows in which there was nobody on there, or one on there, 2 people. That's not cool.
See, if she was smart, she could put a voting system up in her lives, and as people come up, the more popular, attractive guests and stuff that people like, they could vote them high. And then at the end of 3 months or 2 months or a month, she can have a big event. And then she can invite them out and they could do the event live.
Yeah, she got to figure something out.
Yep, for sure.
Let's get into this goofy. Let's get into this goofy.
All right, yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, Mark, where you calling me from, sir?
Calling from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay. How old are you?
43. I'm about to be 44.
What's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Gemini, okay. Birthday on the way?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
June 8th.
June 8th, okay. Mark, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 43, Gemini. You have any kids?
Yeah, I have 4. 4 girls.
4 girls. How old are your 4 girls?
21. Well, 20, about to be 21. 19, 13, and 8.
All about the same woman?
Yeah. One.
See, right there, he violated already. Right there, he violated. because you didn't marry this woman and you got 4 kids. He a girl maker. Yes, he is a girl maker, and he left those girls unprotected.
Yeah, that's bad news, and I definitely put blame on him.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, I also have to hold that lady's foot to the fire.
Yeah,
because it's like, because it's
do.
like, the first baby happened, and you see he ain't really serious about. First of all, no baby should happen before marriage,
Right.
and you see not serious about the situation. Otherwise, he be talking about, we need to get married, get a house, we got a kid, want some more kids or whatever. He ain't talking like that. Like, baby, why would you stay?
Let's hold her feet to the fire. Let's deal with the mama. First off, when you first had that first girl,
right?
You had that first girl, you should have tightened your shit up.
For sure.
The minute you had that first girl, you should have said, "Oh hell no, I'm not gonna give birth to no child, no female child in this world, and she ain't gonna have no man to protect her."
Yeah.
Knowing you can't protect her, knowing as a female you can't protect her, automatically you violate. Automatically she violated because she did. Second of all, once you tightened your shit up, then you should have been angling for that ring, angling to be that wife.
Yeah.
Because you got an unprotected girl on this planet. You unprotected, so is that girl. Then second baby came and it was a girl. You violated again. Then we got to look at the daddy. Then we look at the man.
Yeah.
You see 3 women, and you know damn well they unprotected on this planet.
Yep.
And they all you.
But when you got selfish guys, and just parents as a whole, because her moves was selfish also.
Right.
Because if they both were serious about this, they'd be married in the first place.
Right. He automatically they both foul.
Yeah. They both in error. Things happen, but the fact that it was 4 kids is just like, damn, come on now.
No, first of all, I'll hold her responsible right off the bat, simply because you got pregnant. You got pregnant. So you knew. Soon, even if you had a boy, even if you had a girl, you was in violation because you should have been right there protecting yourself not to get pregnant. Once you got pregnant, though, it should have been a game plan. You didn't have a game plan. And then now he knows that you got a baby girl. Both of y'all foul right there. Both of y'all.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Mother of my children.
You ever been married?
No.
No. Why don't y'all get married? I have 4 kids together.
I proposed to her a couple times.
Look, you see the look he gave? You see the look?
Yeah.
Why you propose? What happened? This is why I'm holding her accountable. If we take his word for it and he proposed 3-4 times, then she was out of pocket.
Yeah. Now, if they was rocking for a while and he was trying to get married and she didn't want to do it, then I agree. I agree.
That's her accountability right there down the line. Let's see what he say.
How long was they together?
You know what I'm saying? I did a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Not perfect.
He said he did a couple things.
Oh, okay.
Couple things. Ladies' night is always planned. Ladies' night is a strategy session. Ladies' night is always planned, but ladies never come on the panel. That's why ladies' night is never planned to you, because they don't come on the panel. The men show up, but the women don't show up.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, Triple.
That's pretty much. Triple. Yeah, that's pretty much for real. You just spoke facts. That's how it is.
Right. So this dude right here said, I did a couple things.
I know what that was. So it sounded like dirt.
Okay.
Yep.
So you did a couple things. You did your dirt. She made the first error by not putting that ring or letting that ring get on her finger. But
Yeah.
you also did some dirt, bro.
Right. Because we could look at it like they was dating or rocking or whatever, and that's facts.
Right.
But if the guy was that serious about it, but he say he proposed, maybe he was to his defense, maybe he was proposing from get even before the kids.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Maybe he was trying to marry her after he was being foul too.
Yeah, that is true. She might have been like, "Yeah, I'm ready to bounce." Right. And he was like, "Oh, now I'm ready to get married."
We don't know the story, but
we don't know though.
We do know that both y'all foul though. We do know both y'all foul.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Black America said women don't want to get married.
What?
Yeah, he
that ain't how that works.
Yeah, nah, that's not even now. See, they want to get married to the guys they want. That's definitely facts. Come on now. Yeah.
But
damn, I gotta finish. Somebody
go ahead.
I'm still we're good friends to this day. You know what I mean?
So wait a minute, how y'all good friends and y'all can't even get married and help and raise them kids? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If y'all good friends, why can't you go to her legit, for real, and say, hey, look, you work on some things, I work on some things. Let's see if we can pull something together, because we still got 3 damn kids to raise. A 15-year-old girl, an 8-year-old girl, and a 10-year-old girl. We still got these kids to raise. Wow. Okay.
25 years.
Okay. All right. Mark, what you do for a living?
Well, I'm a contractor. I'm ex-military. I do a couple things. I have a couple businesses.
Contractor.
Food truck. I have a food truck called Fat Tony's, PHAT, Fat Tony's. You have a food truck.
What? Wait a minute, hold on. He advertising. Ain't he advertising? That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to advertise his business right there. Y'all hit the like button coming in, please. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Please. Cash App Super Chats are great. We got to support the show. Come on, we don't want to work for free. We want this content, please.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, we gotta be. It's a slippery slope too, because I know so many women that aren't black, and marriage is just of the utmost importance to them. I'm not saying it's not for black women too, but
women want to get married. They just don't want to marry men that want to cheat on them, or want men who want to beat on them, or want men who want to do X, Y, and Z. But most women do want to get married. Most people would like to at least try the idea of getting married at one point. So it's not a matter of whether she wants to get married or not. Most people do want to get married. They just end up not getting married. It has nothing to do. They want to. Most people want to.
You gotta tell me business professions, Mark.
Okay, for sure.
So a contractor, a food truck.
Well, just a couple things. Man of all means.
What you say, sir?
What?
A man of all means.
Everything legal?
A man of all means.
What? Wait a minute. What did he say?
He said he's a man of all means, kind of like a jack of all trades, but he's trying to be slick when he's saying that too.
And then she said, "Is it legal?" And he said,
and he kind of laughed. Yeah.
Why? Okay, he weird. He's
yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we got Mark, Oklahoma, 43, Gemini, contractor, food truck, a man of all means.
Man of all means.
Dad of four girls by one woman, never married. What kind of woman are you looking for, Mark?
What I'm looking for, of course, everybody says down to earth, but I'm looking for a business partner, a business-minded woman that can uh, we can feed off of each other. I'm at a point in my life where, um, my grandmother held things down for my grandfather. Um, I want that kind of situation, that kind of that traditional love.
Why does he keep moving like that? Like something is wrong with his body. What is wrong with this man? And why he ain't got no window shade on his window? What the hell?
Was unconditional. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay,
Hard
what are
to
your
find.
deal breakers?
Say
again, sir.
That's hard to find, but I've been spoiled in that kind of sense. So
You've been spoiled by
that's
who?
what I'm trying to. Oh, the mother of my children.
Look at this simple shit right here, Triple X. Did you hear what he said? I've been spoiled by my baby mama. So
I heard him. I was letting him finish expounding on it before.
Let him finish. Hold on.
Go ahead.
So,
Oh, she don't want to be with you though.
you might see this. You know what? Once they feel like they are bigger than you, or something happens, I don't know.
What'd you say?
Well,
Wait, keep the camera on your face. Mark, keep the camera
oh,
on
my
your face.
bad. She didn't work like for years, So once I you gotta do, get back in the game, And then as soon as she got in the game, she took off, And now, I'm here.
And now what happened?
What in the hell are we listening to? Triple, this is man speak. What the hell is he saying? Don't laugh like him. Tell me what the hell going on. We don't know.
Yeah. He's I'm gonna say this. This isn't exactly the most mature brother we're dealing with. I'm gonna say that respectfully, because I'm not here to insult guys, and I would never insult a guy that I'm not in front of their face.
What the hell is wrong with this man? What the hell is wrong with this man?
I'm about to go there. He's a silly guy, and in more ways than one. She's a silly girl too, because only a silly girl would deal with this. HQ would have shoulder rolled this guy and clothesline this guy up out of there. I already know how you are.
Clothesline that ass for real.
Yeah, but he's a silly guy. She's a silly girl. Now the situation makes more sense. He's doing a lot of insinuating. I have an idea on what he's referring to. He's got his hands in a lot of stuff, legit and non-legit. He's and she's a supporter of that.
Is he like he's like an around the way guy, and she moved up where she don't deal with round the way guys? Is that what you're saying? Sort of.
I'll say this. She's probably still on the younger side, and after being with him, like, she experienced growth, some level of growth. I'm not saying she's the super mature person or something, but she's experienced some level of growth. And when a woman experiences that, she wants more. Maybe she may be a decent looking girl. Maybe she goes out and gets hit on by higher end guys than what's being presented. But even with that said,
she could have put up with the fuckery for as long as she had to put up with it, and then she was like, "Nope, I ain't gonna deal with it because you're gonna be goofy like this all the time, and so I don't want to deal with you now."
Yeah.
Because we don't know, because he said, I propose, and no. But he said, I was doing some things, I was doing this, that, I was doing some things. What does them things mean? So
it could mean a lot. And I've kind of already alluded to it.
Right.
And,
he wanted to be out there. Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
No nihilism. I am not being good today. We on some ish. Some illy ish. We looking at the goofiness and we calling the goofy shit out. That's what we're doing today.
I could never like really kind of to get with a woman that's got that many kids. What's wild about it is like to a degree. That's kind of
you
almost
think that's
like
weird, right? You think that's weird? A man who has 4 kids, he couldn't make it work with the baby mama, but he kept getting her pregnant 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Is he he ain't no damn good candidate. You crazy as hell. If she only got them 4 kids, you need to pull your shit together and go back to her.
yeah, but she probably
She
don't
might have
admit
did
to
something
that.
unforgivable with all due
Yeah, it
respect.
may have.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
maybe unforgivable stuff.
You said what? Say that again,
She might
Pam.
have done something unforgivable.
Yeah, but he said he was the one who was doing some ish. And she said
Well,
no.
he might have been the one that did something that was unforgivable, and she might not want him back. Respectfully.
Right. I think that might have been it. I think he's a little bit goofy on the goofy side, but maybe he's a decent guy, but you ain't no decent guy for nobody, and you got 4 babies by this one lady, and you need to turn it around. Look, here's a question for the men. Why is it that you don't turn around? If you got a woman and you done got her pregnant and y'all got 2 kids and you messed up ish, why you don't turn around and try to straighten it out?
Well, with all due respect, I'll let the brother answer because actually what I just said is what I think the reasoning is. I think a
Well,
lot of
now
the
what's
times
unforgivable? But what's unforgivable? What do you mean?
she might have. Well, let me answer. She might have had sex with another person. She might have cheated on him. She might have went in his bank account, and this is all speculation. She might have
Oh,
went in his bank account and took some money out without his permission. It's a number of different things.
yeah.
So
To hear I am on some weirdo ish, like having a blast. Like it's a beautiful day, sun is on my face. I just want to do some fuckery. I just have such a serious job that when I had a serious meeting, I just need to detox and say some ish. That's all. Triple X, what's going on? What do you think?
Rerun that question by me again. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, when a man messes up, why you don't turn around and then go to the woman correctly and say, "I know I fucked up, but I still want to do what I need to do." And
I'll say this: it could be a few reasons, but the main reasons would be this: they actually do that, and the reason one would be they actually do that, but because of the severity of the dirt, or it's been multiple hits and times they've done it, it at this point is rejected by the woman, which Pan kind of alluded to earlier. So
okay,
yeah. And number 2, it would right because I'm just saying, like if you was dating a guy and he did shit, you caught him.
yeah,
And he begged his way back and you said, all right. And then he did it again. You'll probably be like, no. Right. So, yeah. Right. So it could be something like that. Or it could be a situation where maybe he just don't give a damn.
He
Like,
seems like a very carefree.
Yeah. I don't see that with him, but it could be a situation like it just ain't that big of a fucking deal to me. Yeah, that could be a situation. It's all different type of reasons, but those are very likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
she took off. Her career minded. I told her to start work, and now she's working. She don't have time for me.
Well, when you had her,
So
you
I don't
didn't
know.
appreciate her.
You know what? I think she found something she liked to do, and she loved it. So more power to her.
Is that over for sure? Or are you looking for a rebound woman on my show?
Rebound? No. What I'm looking for is chance for somebody to see me.
Somebody what?
Put myself out there. Somebody put my.
Don't it seem like he hurt? Don't he seem like he really want to go back to her? She don't have time for me. So how the hell does he get back? If he could get back, he can't get back. How does a man move on if he can't get back?
And look, if he can't get back,
Y'all hit the like button, cash apps, super chats. We don't want to work for free. Please and thank you. I would like to have support for the channel. Fucking give a chat, cash app, or a super chat. I'm on fuckery today. For real, for real. We on fuckery today. I need a cash app. I need super chat. I need some good things going. Some good things. Pan.
yeah.
Oh.
And I'll make it brief. If he can't get back to his baby mother, like you was just saying, then that explains why he's on the dating show right now. He's trying to move on, which is the most logical step. I'm not saying going to dating show is the most logical step, but trying to move on, maybe
Right.
getting on the dating app, going to church, just putting yourself in social settings where you can meet another woman.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem as though he's ready. It seems that it's painful for him.
That may be true.
Okay.
Myself out there to see what my options are.
Okay.
And exercise that.
A business-minded woman that will spoil you.
Mm-hmm.
What are your deal breakers?
No, not spoil me. No, I don't want her to spoil me. No, not like that. Not like spoil me. I mean, like, not like spoil me. That's not like what I mean. But I've been spoiled, so my standards are high. You know what I mean? So it's different.
Okay, Mark, what are your deal breakers, sir?
My deal breakers are people that don't have the thought process, that don't use like the scientific method. State the problem, gather information, form a hypothesis.
Oh shit. We going down a rabbit hole. What the hell is he talking about? Triple. This is man speak. I don't know what the hell is going on.
He's definitely one of those execute the situation, computate the occupation type of brothers. He's definitely one of those guys, pseudo intellectuals. We definitely got a pseudo intellectual here.
Yeah, he's thinking too much. He's thinking way too much.
Yeah, basically what was mentioned earlier by Pan, basically he's trying to find his way. He's basically been rejected by the girl. That's pretty much a wrap.
Yeah.
And like was mentioned earlier, going on a dating show really ain't the best move, but he's trying. You can tell this isn't a Mac we're talking about. He ain't Pippin Ken or Bishop Magic Don Juan when it comes to women's. Like that's rather obvious.
Yeah.
You can just look at his demeanor and listen to the brother talk.
Right.
Let alone his appearance, and pause. No Diddy.
Pause.
Yeah, no Diddy. Right. Yeah, but he ain't. This isn't a ladies' man we're talking about here.
Okay.
So he's trying, but he's in over his head, to be honest.
I mean, this is somebody swimming and not getting nowhere. He getting nowhere because you don't. When you on the dating scene, ain't you pulling your hair, your whole script, ain't you pulling that?
Yeah. I always say exactly, HQ. I always say, remember the news, the light skinned news lady that got married. She got the doctor guy.
Right.
If you look at her presentation,
right,
and she's already used to that because she's on camera all the time. She's a newscaster from Indiana.
Right.
Yeah. If you look at how she presented herself, that is this gold standard.
Wow.
For the lighting, the dress, everything was on point.
Yeah.
That's how you present yourself. If you really
I gotta go back and look at that again. I gotta go back and look at that again. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
And test it, analyze and conclude. That's people.
Look at Kendra. Look, he losing the crowd, bro.
Yeah.
What you doing?
That don't do that. That's one. Two. Kids not a problem, but I don't like chicks that try to stick their kids on you.
What is he talking about? Okay, hold on.
This brother's hilarious, man.
Aaron, $2. Get over the last by getting under the yeah, that's kind of how I think he's doing it. Yes. Thank you, sir. What is he talking about? What is he going on about? This crazy Pan. What is he talking about?
To be honest, I missed what he said.
Wait a minute.
Oh
Hold up.
shit.
He said, "What the hell? What?" It's
Hey,
like
you know what? I
They're kids on
congratulate
you.
HQ on a date with this guy.
he
That
killing
shit would be
Kendra.
funny.
HQ would have got up and walked out the restaurant. I don't know what you're talking about. Sure would. Wouldn't have said nothing.
Like, like the kids be like, hey, I'll go get, Damon. Damon?
Kendra don't even know what to say. I wouldn't even know what to say. Like, what you talking about? What?
Oh boy.
No woman
I
that's
don't
gonna
like
have her
those.
kid fight you.
What?
I don't like women that put their kids in jeopardy.
Okay.
And what?
Any other deal breakers, Mark?
They have to be if they're not family oriented or they're not understanding other people's feelings or people's understanding. That's it. That's
Okay.
it. If they're not family oriented, I don't. If you the one that owes everybody money in your family and they don't want to have nothing to do with you, I don't want to have nothing to do with you either.
Damn.
What the hell? What is he
Oh,
talking
shit.
about? He all over the damn place. And he think this is, what the hell is this?
Hey, yeah.
Wait.
This is funny.
Do
Hey, I
you
don't want to
think
go
that
off
this is a
topic.
good-
I meant to say this to Pam,
Go
man.
ahead.
I hope Pam ever call in Jason Black. That'll be one for the ages, man.
You never called in Jason Black Pan?
I think you just stepped off the panel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be whoa.
Oh, I listened to some of Jason Black stuff the other day. He hilarious.
Yeah, that brother is hilarious.
Funny as hell. Maybe this guy right here is just drunk. I don't know. Maybe he's drunk. Right here.
Just look a certain way.
It don't matter, but I just don't want you to focus on like that. That's not what it.
He talking like he distracted, like he doing something, and he trying to talk to her. Like you can't do shit, man. Like what is you doing, bro?
I don't know. He ain't focusing.
He writing a book report, and he trying to have a conversation with her. Look how he looking straight ahead, he not looking at Kendra.
I don't get it. I knew it was weird, but I was like, this is really weird.
It don't matter.
What?
She can't be too fat. Can't be too over. I'm two something, 240 something. So she can't be over 180.
You got weight
limit. Nothing over 180.
And she has to be well proportioned. If that's 180, I say really, that's pushing it.
Yeah, so he basically saying a size 10, or smaller.
Yeah, but he looked like he a big guy, but
he's a big dude though. Right. But he's saying he don't want another big woman.
But that's normal.
Really pushing.
I get it.
That's cool.
It's gotta be, she's 180. She gotta be like 5'9".
5'9". That's 180. That's thin.
Yes, for 180. 5'9". Yes.
Shit, that's still like
but if she's 5'5", then she can't be 180.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If she's 5'5", you can't be 180.
Nah.
Yeah,
I'm saying I'm not well proportioned. I mean, I'm not nobody. Who the fuck am I? But she gotta be at least try to be motivated to do something.
Oh, so no big girl.
If you make a certain amount of money?
Yeah.
No big girl.
I don't care. Because I mean, I can employ her.
He said I can employ her.
The brother hilarious.
I know he tripping.
Yeah. And I agree with Black America. He do seem like he drink a lot.
He drinking. He doing something. I don't get it.
Description B.
Huh? I mean, it's just 30 days we do. Help people out.
What's the job you can employ her with?
I don't know, like we do real estate around here.
What?
He's a real estate developer.
Real estate type. Leasing consultant, leasing agents. We do this.
What?
Around here.
What? We do around cheer. Cheer. What is
Yeah,
cheer?
yeah, right here.
Around cheer. What?
I ain't shit though.
He got Kendra thrown off. Like what?
He done aggravated her.
I know.
She's
He done
aggravated.
aggravated. She about to get real aggravated.
I ain't nobody. So, but I can help people. I had people I hooked up with jobs. They still been working on them. So,
all right, Mark, let's do the Kendra can. This interview is taking so
I know that was coming.
She complaining.
I just I ain't shit though. I'll change it.
He said he ain't shit.
Nah, yeah.
He was smoking. She said, yeah. He high.
Yeah, he high.
That good enough, or do I need to get?
I mean, the way the camera is
you can see him. He a big dude, but
what kind of house
big
are you
guy.
in?
Cool.
Are you renovating this home?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what I do.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is that cool?
Is it
Let
an
me
abandoned
do the
house?
prison clothes, right? That's like Tookie right there.
You know he said that
It's not abandoned though, but it's been abandoned for 15 years. I renovate, houses like this. This is a special one to me. But I renovate houses.
Yeah, very likely to Hellenisium. Very likely he did time. He just quoted Tookie Williams. You know. Yeah. So
like
whole
other level, some crazy. Look at Kendra's face.
My spare time on Memorial Day. Yeah. I was taking a break though, so I was taking a break. Man, I'm like, let me watch this shit.
Look at Kendra's face, y'all. Look at Kendra.
Yeah, I see it. she's so over it, but she trying not to just hang up.
No.
Yeah.
They decided
I really have to like, yeah, for sure.
When was your last relationship, Mark?
Well, that's tough.
So Reaver, I really don't think he's trolling. I think the brother is high and
I think he's high as a kite.
And he's just a goofy guy.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's trolling. I don't think he's trolling.
I don't think he's been drinking. I think he's just high.
Yeah, he has. She asked had he been smoking, and he was like, ha ha ha. Then he was like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So yeah, he high.
I'd have to say a year ago.
Year ago.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask.
Uh-oh.
When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Well, that's tough too.
No. Damn.
Andrew's like, could have said what? What do you mean it's tough?
He ain't had no Pudicata in a while. It's tough to get it.
Well, let's see.
It's tough to get it.
Look at him laughing. Look at Kendra's face like, what the fuck is he finna say?
This week? What's today, Monday? Yeah, this week.
He said Monday. Damn. Hilarious.
What do you mean that's tough? What is he talking?
Yeah. He threw me with that.
He funny as hell.
The week just started off today.
Yeah, no. It sucks though. It's all good.
You had sex with somebody today?
Nah, like yesterday. Something like that.
Is that woman an option?
All women are options. All men are.
Whoa, Paul. No did.
What?
All men are options. Whoa.
Wait a minute. What did he say?
Pause.
Hold on.
Yeah.
He said all women are options, all men are options?
He said, first he said all women are options and laughed. Then he's like, all men are options.
Wait a minute, hold on. We got back up. Hold on.
Pause.
Let's back up.
All women are options. All men are options.
Hell no. Wait a minute. See, we could take that in the wrong way, or we could take it the way I think he meant it. So,
your mind to it. You figure out how to get them.
Kendra,
Yeah,
like,
you still
Mark, you
have to
might be
bow down
happy that
somewhere.
my energy is low.
what?
I don't have enough
Am
energy
I?
tonight for you. My
That's what he
energy's low
says.
Oh,
tonight.
you don't have enough? I'm
I'm
gonna
tired.
ask you
Because if I
back.
had enough energy,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, why the hell you on my show when you slept with somebody 24 hours ago? We don't know what the hell you do for a living. You got 4 kids by a woman who don't want your ass.
See,
That's the time right there.
Hey,
let me say this,
hold on a second.
She trying to roast his ass. Don't do
right?
that.
See, and this is the double standard.
Don't do
Like
that.
she'll go at guys like this and they trolling. You know,
Yeah.
when Grandma was on Single by Choices the other night, she didn't say nothing, and she was getting in Kendra ass too.
Was she getting in Kendra ass? Grandma
Hell
was?
yeah, she took it to Kendra.
Oh shit. Which one is Grandma? Which one? What she look like?
Granny, she was old. She was like 70.
Oh, the lady with the fake braids.
And she was twerking.
Wait a minute. She's the old lady with the fake braids.
I think so, and she was twerking.
Okay.
Yeah, she was going
Talking
head up.
about just because
We might have to look at that.
I said that. Who said she doesn't want me? Another thing
You
is,
said you don't want
She's
because you said you proposed and she said no. That means
yeah, a couple times. A couple times. Maybe so. Okay, so
what?
which proves that men don't
reality
control
check.
marriage.
Huh?
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna use this as a teachable moment.
Yeah.
As men are always saying, men control marriage. Y'all don't control marriage. 2 people have to be in agreement. So Mark just said he proposed a few times to his baby mama, and she said no. So therefore, he wasn't able to control if he got married to her or not. So I wish y'all stopped saying that goofy shit.
You know what? Hey, hold on.
What'd she say?
That let me know she been paying real close attention to the red pill and the manosphere. That talking point is something that was referenced from Rollo Tomasi, and many people have been saying that for a few years now. I mean, people said it before the red pill, but it became real popular in these spaces, and Fresh and Fit, all that say that. So she's referencing that. But go ahead.
Yeah, but see, that's the bad part right there. That's the bad part because that is simply not true. You can't. People just can't marry whoever they want to, and you can't get married whenever you want to. It just don't work like that.
Yeah, it's not so cut and dry,
right?
You know, but ultimately, for a woman to get married, in 95% of those situations, the guy does propose.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, he has to propose for you to get married.
Right. So this woman,
the women, spoken from the perspective because the women generally don't propose.
Right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like, when you gonna propose, Lex?
So she's trying to roast his ass right now, and he's saying, and she's trying to roast his ass right now.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
I mean, I love her unconditionally. So my love, whether she be with somebody else, I would still love her to this day. No, it's not like
that's fucked up. I just want to say that's fucked up. Now I feel sad because he's still in love with her, and he fucked up enough where he can't go back.
Yeah, time to move on. You know, and as men, we've all had women that we've liked, and a lot of times those situations may have ended and the guy didn't do no dirt. When somebody has made that decision and they've moved on, it's time to move on. I wouldn't even feel comfortable rocking with nobody, whether dirt was done or not, and they just like, it's a wrap, I'm going on and whatever, because I'm like, if they did it once, they could do it again.
Right.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even feel comfortable, but that's me.
Right.
You know, I'm not a beggar, and I'm not in a beggar position. So, yep.
I don't fall in love with people, so I mean, yeah. So, but the thing is, I'm looking for somebody right now that is worth that unconditional love too, because I have a good resume. I have a good resume. I think
Get
I'm
him,
about to.
Mark.
See, don't you think it's sad? It would be sad to be learning these kind of lessons when you 45 years old that you can't
Yeah,
that you can't keep doing that. You can't be doing
yeah,
fuckery and shit like that all
yeah,
you, and then you get to be 40 years old and you have this regret, you have this pain, you have this pain.
yeah,
You were with this woman for this many years, and
yeah,
because you did whatever you did or she did whatever she did, y'all couldn't stay together, and now she going on with her life, but you still right there upset.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Unfortunately, HQ, this brother is what we call stuck.
Right.
You know, and it's probably because look, as you get older, even if you grew up with no dad or whatever, eventually you're gonna find yourself around men,
Right.
and game is gonna be given out.
Right.
You know, at some level, whether it's on jobs or whatever, because you're gonna be paired up with somebody. Maybe they just a little bit older than you. You know, maybe they just a little bit more experienced than you. Game gonna be given out. That's up to you to receive that game. You
Yeah,
know?
but see the game. See, the thing is,
Yeah.
are you getting the right game? I gotta do this, that, and the third, this women are this or this women are that. But once you get a woman,
Yeah.
And you got her and she wants you and you want, and she's there.
Yeah.
Why y'all don't know not to fuck up?
Yeah. Well, HQ, remember, can I hit you with this?
Right.
Remember, I was up here not too long ago, and I was like, my guy said he would rather have 10 sevens than one loyal 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's the answer.
I'd have 10 sevens than one loyal to them. And then you out here like this man right here.
Yeah. The only difference is he's just way better with women than this guy. So that's he doesn't have this guy's problem. Mm-hmm. But if you ask that guy, he'll say no cat is better than new cat, you know? So that's wild. But I even questioned it. It's like I said what I said.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey. A lot gets said, and like I say, HQ, you got this form. This is very much locker room talk that you're getting here, because you're gonna sit up here and kick it with the guys. This is locker room talk. It is, and I had a lot of guys say they'll never just have one woman. They just said that straight out, and a couple of them was talking about asking my opinion about getting married. And they even said, they was like, I'll never just have one woman. I was like, wow, Hey, hold on, let me say this. I'll let you get back to the video. I seen Raquel Rose in the chat. I don't know if she's still there, but I wonder if she ever had any response to that big pro-black debate we had up here with Jay Tillman and Tyranny. I think that was a couple weeks ago. Remember, she got brought up and we were talking about mixed people and stuff. I wonder if she ever had a response to that. Maybe she didn't hear it though.
Oh, I don't know. She hadn't said anything to me. I
got you. Yeah, I ain't seen her on a panel in a while, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
4 kids by a woman who you're gonna love until the end of time, and you want to right now, girl, on my show that's gonna be second to your baby mama for the rest of her life.
Yes.
That's the proposal. That's yes.
No. I want a girl that. I mean, I'm unconditional love. Yet I don't fall out of love. Once I say I love you, it's for real. Something about my heart. So I've only loved that one person. Yes. But you can love more than one person. I want to find that. I've been looking. I'm not saying I haven't been. No, I really haven't. Really, I've just been working my ass off. But I go out. I'm out here. I'm out in the streets. I'm at the food truck doing this and that, maintenance, working on houses. So I do. I run into a lot of.
So what is his problem?
HQ.
What?
This brother got more issues than Sports Illustrated. What are we talking about? You talking about what is his problem?
I'm asking you, a man.
Do you want to be here the rest of the night?
You're
Like,
a man. You can tell me at least some of the, look.
All right, yeah, I'll break it down. Oh, yeah, I see Smell the Roses. She said she'll be making a video, so I take it you did see it then, Raquel.
Oh, she be making a video. Okay.
Yeah, I guess she did see it. But yeah. Well, I mean, he just the biggest issue is he just don't have the social skills. You know, he don't have the social skills to really the gamemanship and the social skills, and he's immature. You know, if he's really serious, that brother needs to stop smoking weed because he can't handle it. Right. And he needs to just stop smoking weed. Probably needs to stop drinking, get himself into even better shape, and get serious about human interaction. If he do that, he have a ton of women. He have a lot of women.
This is wild.
Yeah.
We gonna take him. We gonna throw his ass in the pit because this is just unproductive. He's unproductive.
Yeah.
This is a character I found. Let's put him on the screen.
Oh man, this is a sassy looking brother.
Look,
no Diddy.
Doesn't have a good job. So he that dude wasn't fat. No,
I didn't say he was fat.
No. I'm saying Black America said the guy was fat. He's not fat. I
say he could get in better shape though.
Yeah, but he
hold on. He was.
Oh, what's
fat.
up, Zeus?
He was. Stop it right now. He was fat.
No, he wasn't fat.
How's everybody doing?
He just had
what's up, Zeus? You got it. He was overweight, HQ. He could be in better shape.
No, he just looked like he was pregnant 6 months, but that was okay. That's okay. Women, he otherwise he'd be big. He got big shoulders and all that. So
I see what you're doing, HQ. I see what you're doing. But let me just jump in because you're getting ready to start gaslight. But I love you. I love you still. That brother is not. See, okay. He's selling himself as a businessman, but he's a hustler. He's not a businessman. Businessman builds structures. Oh, okay. He's the type of guy that. So I went and looked on his Facebook page. He's the type of guy that can go to an event and make $3,000 in 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
Now he don't tell nobody he owe $15,000, but the people with him go, man, he can make some money,
right?
And he can talk. He got a good mouthpiece. Now, if you experience in the game, he don't sound good to you. That's why he keep going to the same woman. When he said, I proposed to her a couple of times,
right?
I'm gonna give you the scenario. She's supposed to be doing whatever. He babysitting. He bring a hoochie over. He banging her in the house. The girl comes in, walks in. It's like, how are you doing this in my house? Ouch. And then he go, baby, you know this ain't nothing. I love you. He walks out to the driveway in his clothes and go, baby, I want to marry you. That's how he proposed.
Damn.
He's that guy. He's the guy who's never gonna go to the gym,
right?
Because he can always talk himself into the next deal. That's a hustler mentality. He always gonna owe people, but he always gonna have money.
That's
a business. Go ahead.
That's why he seems so slimy, almost like everything is like not that serious. You know, he go from one thing to the other. That's what it seems like to me.
Right. When you hear him laugh, and I mean cut you off. Go ahead, HQ. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I cut you off. Go ahead.
When you hear him laugh, that's because he doesn't know how to finish a deal. Like you don't hear businessmen laugh a lot.
Yeah.
They don't laugh a lot. He's laughing because he's saying, I don't have the tools. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
When you, so he's the type of person that doesn't have discipline.
He shouldn't.
It doesn't matter.
Up here, right? You don't think he should have came up here at all?
Well, see, here's the discipline. The discipline would be in his fitness. And I don't care what shape you in. Are you going to the gym? Are you doing something to keep your mental health, your physical health aligned? That would be one.
Right.
Two, he got a house. He's a girl maker. He got a house polluted with girls.
Did you hear what me and Triple said at the beginning?
What did you say about it?
The first person that was out of line was the baby mama First, she got pregnant.
Right. And I was very proud of you. You are growing. You don't want to grow, but you're growing.
Hey, too many guys are hitting her with too many blows, man. It'll slow anybody down, dude.
It'll slow me down. It'll slow me down a little bit. I still got some smoke. I got to take from Ty Pro today.
Whoa, I seen that evidence. You might not want to let him up.
No. I take some smoke. I told you.
No, let him up. Let him up.
Yeah, come up. He know how to come up. But I don't want him derailing no damn show. But I already know it's going to derail the damn show talking about damn Tory Lanez. I get it.
Yeah.
I got you, Ty.
So
come up, Ty.
you are right that she should have had some standards set, but I'm just going to tell you, this is going to come out wrong, and I would like to apologize before I even say it for absolutely nothing.
Right.
A lot of women will create a situation, a financial situation, hoping that guy's going to step up and be like, okay, here's what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. So he living in an apartment, she living in an apartment. She say, well, I don't know if I'm going to have this. And he goes, well, you can live with me or we can get a place together. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? I got a kid or I'm pregnant. Oh, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of everything. But he didn't have the structure of how to take care of everything. And me, just personally, I don't think marriage is a fix. But a lot of people think if they get married in shitty circumstances, it's going to make the shitty circumstance go away.
Right. That's true.
I mean, it's a lot of truth in that, too.
Damn.
No doubt.
Four girls. He left 4 girls unprotected.
Right. And I think it's excellent that you said he left the girls unprotected. I think that's a really good point.
But then again, is she the baby mamas? She filed too, because you should have known that you
agreed.
You had that baby, that first baby. You should have tightened it up.
But see, he's a good talker. So he's the type of guy that you behind in your bills. Let's say you behind in $2,000. He put $6,000 on the table. You like, man, he coming around.
Right.
And then he started his shenanigans. He doesn't have that discipline of like, and I think what Lex was saying, and Lex, I apologize if I'm not quoting you correctly. Other men would say, "Hey, bro, you need to be at home. You got a baby on the way. You got this. You got that."
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
He need Black America showing up. Hey, man, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Right. Exactly.
And just that. Because that's the loyalty that keeps you lined up when other guys check you.
Right. Yep. And I was talking about that earlier, Zeus, because I was telling HQ, I was like, even if he didn't grow up around men or with a dad, eventually as you become older, you're gonna find yourself in situations with around men. Game gonna be dropped. You know? Right. He gotta take heed.
Right.
Right. Yep. And when those brothers tell you it's not a paragraph, it's a sentence.
Yes, exactly.
It's a sentence. That's why when women get checked by men, they go, "Oh my God, he was so aggressive." No, because they're getting to the point.
Yeah.
That was a wild character right there. So we're gonna throw him in the pit because he ain't worthy to be up here. Just 4 girls. As soon as I heard about them 4 girls, I was like, nope. You need to pull your stuff together and go back home. You need to pull yourself together and figure out how you're going to help support them 4 girls that you left over there with that lady. You need to help out. You need to do what you got to do to go back over there. If you can. We don't know whether you can. Maybe you need some growth. I don't know. We got this goofy character on the screen. Y'all hit the like button coming in. We're asking for super chats, cash apps, all of those things. We don't like to work for free. You know, I'm being nice today. You know, I'm going to be on fuckery. But the whole point is we're not working for free. I would appreciate $2, $5, $10, $1 cash apps. Please and thank you. And if y'all don't give them to me, I'm not having no show for y'all no more. I'm going to go with, oh, shit.
What happened?
I had sort of like a date and I forgot. Oh, okay.
She accidentally dropped Ty Pro.
No. I actually had a date. The person texted me and said, "Are you coming?" Oh shit!
Ready?
I am. Good
How do I
evening.
say your name? I say it
You
right.
gonna make it?
Yeah. It's the Bobis. Yes.
The Bobis. Let me see your hat. What's on your hat?
They're just like chains.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Do you all believe that there could be that there could be straight sassy men?
You mean metrosexuals?
Is this one of those people?
You mean lumbersexuals?
Or
Yeah,
half
right,
gay?
lumbersexuals, right.
Or half gay?
You mean couch?
You either gay or not. Like if you're bisexual, you're gay. Yeah.
Let's listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a podcaster?
Not quite. No, more like I do the YouTube thing. That's actually why I just use my YouTube name, because like no one knows what my real name is online. So I was like, in case any of the people who do know me, but I'm not very popular.
Okay, you know I'm a dating show.
What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with the picture? That's all I'm asking. I ain't asking nothing else. But what's wrong? Listen
Are you
to it.
looking for love or someone?
No, no, absolutely. Yeah, I watch the show all the time.
All right, let's get into it. Where you calling me from? Where you live, baby?
I am actually in the Dallas Metroplex. Yes.
I'm gonna be in Dallas the week after next.
So I've heard.
Dallas, how old are you? We have an echo. Can we fix that?
I was actually afraid of that, and I did prepare for that possibility. Give me a second. Okay, camera, audio, and
I don't get it. I don't get all of the tools and all of the can and all that steel and all that on his face.
Why do our women? I know it's gay white men, right? But why is it that our women, and when I say our, I mean black, why is it that black women hang out and promote this? I don't see.
It's not a matter of promoting. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why we find it acceptable, because they're not threats to us. They're not sexual threats to us. We don't have to worry about pulling our clothes off in front of them. We don't have to worry about them graping us. We don't have to worry about trying to.
Why not? They have penises.
I'm telling you how women feel. I'm telling you this is how women feel. White and black. We feel the same way. This is how we feel. They're not a threat to us because they don't want us.
You know, HQ, it was a man in a woman's prison, one of them women in a woman's prison, and he ends up getting like 3 or 4 women pregnant in the prison, HQ. What do you mean? We're men.
Hold on. Did he grape them, or did they have consensual sex?
Men are not taking vagina. Women are giving vagina and then rescinding their givingness of it at a later time. She wake up and she mad at you, and then you took the pussy. Men are not going out taking vagina. We do a lot of bad shit.
No. Hold on. What do you mean men are not out taking vagina? We have people who do grapes all the time. So men
in mass.
I'm not saying in mass. I'm saying straight men. I'm saying straight women. Me and Raquel talked about this. All women have apprehension when it comes to men. Otherwise, I don't know what planet she would be on if she doesn't have.
You should.
So the whole point is every woman has apprehension about men. They don't have as much apprehension about gay men because we know they like other men. So we don't worry about them dealing with us. We don't worry about them taking us. We don't worry about them doing that kind of thing to us. That's why we befriend them. That's why we don't feel as though they are a threat to us. I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying they're less of a threat than regular, ordinary, straight men. That's why we have gay male friends. That's it. That is all. That's it.
Okay. I just once again, I don't see it. I don't understand it. I understand what you're saying, but those are men. They also have uh they also have male tendencies and men parts. Just because, hell, it's a lot of men that have.
They like other men. They're no threat to us women. They're not a threat to us women like a man who likes a man who likes a woman is more of a threat than a man who likes a man to us.
And this is
he's not preying on us. If he's preying,
this is all I want to say. This is all I want to say. Men, for the most part, I'm talking about. Even if you say 95% of us, if it's 5% of men that do it, okay. But 95% of men are not trying to take advantage of or or forcefully take no vagina from women. That's what's bad. You talk about like promoting marriage and stuff like that. We see women initiate 70% of the divorces, but then 5% of men are doing this, and we're saying, "Oh, men are going to do this to you." Like, I mean, make it make sense. It just sounds bad.
I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't understand what you're talking about. I spoke to a specific thing. You asked me, why do women deal with gay men? And I answered that specifically. This is why we deal with gay men, because they're less of a threat. That's it. Everything else is irrelevant because I don't know anything else other than that. I'm telling you how women feel when they're around gay men, because we know they don't want us. So therefore, we're not worried about them taking us or raping us or doing harm to us like that, like a partner would. I don't know anything else about whether they would, if they're in jail. I don't know anything about that. I'm just saying this is why we deal with gay people or gay men. This is why we don't feel threatened by them as much as black men would feel, or men or whoever would feel threatened by them.
We don't feel threatened by them. We just don't like them. It's like ice cream or custard. Which one do you prefer? Well, I prefer ice cream. I don't like custard. I don't like tapioca pudding. I'm not scared of tapioca pudding, but right. I'm not going to touch it. Just because I'm not going to touch it or order it doesn't mean I'm scared of it. We're not scared of people like that. We're not threatened of them. We just don't like them.
Right. And I'm saying women do like them because they're not afraid of them like they are regular, ordinary, heterosexual men. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
If I can jump in,
I
think there's a bigger table being set. I think Kendra loves putting men in that like ED situation, or he might be zesty. She loves doing that. Or you know what? He cheated. She loves setting the table like that.
Oh yeah.
Is this guy gay? Or is he regular?
Yeah, he looks super gay.
Yeah, but is he gay? I don't think he's gay though. Let's see.
Listen, there's no such thing as you take one dick and then you can give it back. If you take a dick, you are gay.
Did he say he was gay? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
No. What Black is saying, HQ.
Right.
The likelihood he's already taken it at some point. Once that line has been crossed, you're gay.
Yeah, but I don't know whether he said that or not. I don't know.
He don't need to say it.
Are you guys familiar with a basketball player called Walt Frazier? Walt Frazier was a very stylish player, and nobody else was.
Walt Clyde Frazier, the Knicks.
Walt Clyde Frazier. Okay, yes. So, does this guy have a snazzy style? Does he have whatever? Blah 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 blah. But that's not the point. The point is Kendra does this with the average guy. She looks for those three things to label every average guy.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah, she got axed the ground with black men, period.
Just give me my another moment here. All right, hello.
Hello, let's see if this is better. Okay, I think it's better.
Yeah.
All right, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Do you want me to call you Bobis?
Sure enough, that's fine.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
I'm an account manager for a security company, ADT, actually.
Account manager. Do you have any children?
I do not.
Have you ever been married?
Never.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. So we got Bobis, Dallas, Texas, 32, Sagittarius. Account manager, no kids, never married. Who are you looking for tonight?
Well, that's a tough question, but I'll say I haven't really had a relationship since I was 17, so it's actually been that long. And I mean, I guess first and foremost, to be frank, I am looking for a homebody, like someone who absolutely.
Are you looking for a man or a woman?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant okay. So man. No.
Okay, so you're looking for a man. What kind of man are you looking for?
Checkmate.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
I didn't know. I couldn't tell. I ain't seen.
How can you not tell?
Yeah, right. Come on, HQ.
How can you guys?
She gaslight, man. She gaslight.
This is why women have bad pickers. You guys don't know what a man looks like. You guys don't know, and it's sad because something that's this bad that all of us men look like, and we just like we all just silent as a church house mouse. We like let him say some fag shit, some gay shit, so we can call it out then. And all of the women, he not gay. That's just regular black men. That's how y'all get down. You got chains on your hats, and you got names like Bobis. Ain't no man ever in the history of niggerdom had a name like Bobby. You know what? I'm done for the day. I'm gone. Y'all have a beautiful time. I'm gonna be watching from the outside. Shit.
Hilarious.
I know. Here we go.
Prince showcase on Oprah Winfrey show. Look at the outfit he was wearing. Anyway, I'm in.
Triple X.
Yeah, come on now, HQ. That guy, I can see that guy from a mile away as liking dudes. Like, was that a ladies' man we was looking at? Come on, what are we talking about?
I don't know. I'm talking about the man. I'm talking about the man on the screen. I'm talking about the man on the screen.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the last guy. Who is this, Urkel cousin, or who is this guy?
I don't know.
It's a guy, or say Joseph.
It's a man.
What's going on here?
We go. I just found it. You
digging deep. You digging deep.
I just found it.
Never mind. Joseph.
Yeah, what's going on?
Do you have a better lighting, or like, can you put the camera in your face?
Ain't no better light. It don't get no better.
Why everybody keep trying to look down like this? Like, put it in your face.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
There you go. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Look at Zach.
California.
Can he get what he want? Why y'all?
If he put a chain on his hat.
Why y'all quiet?
We down bad. That's
what would you like us to say?
I said, what's your name? Where you calling from? You said California.
What would you
what's
like
your
us
name?
to say, HQ?
My name is Joseph, and I'm calling from California.
How old are you, Joseph?
I'm 35.
First of all, the brother needs to get rid of the glasses, man. Damn.
Sagittarius.
You got any kids?
No kids.
What you do for a living?
Unemployed.
Huh?
Unemployed.
Wait. Did he say he was unemployed?
Yes, but what's the difference between him and women? The difference is when women are unemployed, they do a whole lot of just singing and dancing around that. He just said unemployed. We didn't even know what that word was.
Yeah, but this is a whole nother level.
Of course it is. Go ahead, HQ.
Excuse me, say what?
Unemployed.
You ain't got no job?
Excuse me?
You don't have a job?
Not right now.
What was your last job?
I can't work.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is there a medical reason?
Yes, and I get Social Security, so I can't work.
But you're getting the check. Okay.
See, this is what I say when I say the sex drive will drive the most weirdest motherfucker out of his hole. The sex drive. What do you think is motivating that man? What do you think is motivating that man? Zeus?
Wait, don't put that shit on me. Don't put that shit on me. I'll shut this shit down right now. We done took our beating for 3 of these dudes. Hold on.
Triple. Triple. The sex drive will drive people out into the light to get into a relationship, sex or anything. What do you think? Your thoughts, sir? Is that Tweety Bird? Do I hear Tweety Birds? I hear chirping. Chirp. I hear chirping. Y'all hear that damn smoke detector? Y'all hear my smoke detector? What?
All right. What type of woman you looking for?
Excuse me now?
What type of woman you looking for?
Oh, what type of woman?
Or man, whatever you looking for.
They got to be respectful, kind, generous.
What you looking for? Man or woman?
A woman.
Okay. You want to be respectful, kind, generous, whatever.
What else?
Humble.
Humble.
Okay.
All right.
There it is. Okay. Do they have to look a certain?
Zach trying his hardest.
Okay. He said, okay, what we got here, Zeus?
I forgot what it's called, but there's a certain population in society that will never be, they'll never work, they'll never be productive.
So are we saying this is that bottom? See, when y'all say women only gonna deal with the top 20%, I know y'all lying. You know how I know y'all lying? Because of this right here. Y'all fall into this category. Is he a part of the 80% of y'all men that don't get talked to?
No, we say that. See, why you gaslighting? You're gaslighting. We say women want the top 20%.
So he's in the 80%.
We say want.
So he's in the 80%.
He's in the bottom. He's in the mid bottom.
He's in the mid bottom?
Yeah. Because he got money coming in. But his living situation gonna be stank. His social skills gonna be stank. But he gonna get a check twice a month, and he able to help Bonquisha do something.
Oh, so okay, so he can ask for what he wants.
No, we never say that about men. You say that. We never say that about men.
So he asking for everything.
You can't even answer these questions without busting up and laughing. That's why you missed your date.
Here's the thing. You said mid bottom. Now who gaslighting now?
He mid bottom. He don't have a job, but he still got a check. Does that seem normal? Does that sound normal?
Now,
we all gonna say no.
A teachable moment. These are teachable moments right here. These teachable moments. Y'all listen to these facts. When somebody say his money is gonna get him whatever he want or most of what he want, you a motherfucking lie. Because it don't
even
matter
know what he want. We don't
money.
even know what he want yet. We don't even know what he want yet. But
Let's
please
see.
go ahead.
Let's see. I see triple silent as hell.
Let me ask you a question. Okay.
What?
Since let's just cut to the chase.
Right.
Is sex transactional? That's what I thought. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes, sex is transactional. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Right. And he's at the middle bottom. So in the blue collar world, he's not in there, but he's at the bottom. What? Those people will pay. Those people will pay. Somebody will pay.
Wait a minute,
to play with him.
So the middle, wait a minute, what's the middle bottom? That ain't the middle bottom like 60, ain't that in the 60 to 80%? So 60 to 80% will pay?
I think so.
60 to 100%. I'm sorry. 60. Okay. He had to. This is what Zeus said. He's in the middle of the men on this planet.
Right away.
Oh, of course, you got to be pretty. Yeah.
She got to be pretty. She got to be pretty. Look at Zach. Zach don't even know what to say.
Okay. They have to make a certain amount of money.
Said money?
Yeah, they have to make a certain amount of money.
No, because I got my own money.
Oh Lord.
Right. That's right. You got your own money. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
You said deal breaker?
Yeah.
What's that?
Something that you just can't deal with. Something that you'd be like, I cannot deal with this.
If she expects too much out of me.
She expects too much out of you? Yeah. What's an example of somebody expecting too much?
Yeah, we wait with bated breath.
Said an example?
Yeah, somebody expecting too much.
Like if she want me to take her places, buy her stuff, that's doing too much.
Only place we going is to get some paper bags. That's the only place we going. We're going to get paper bags. If I got to deal with you, we're going to get paper bags. That's all. Black America, what do you mean? No mid bottom. It's not the middle. Zeus said he in the middle. Triple done got off the radar because he know better.
You don't want to you can't even go on a date. She can't. What if you just take you places? You don't want to take her places?
He don't want to date her. He don't want to do nothing. What the hell going on? He need a $40 holler.
Well, I can't drive, so how am I gonna take her places?
Oh, fuck. He can't drive, so he ain't got no car. So you got to come get him.
Yeah, that's true. My bad, bro. I don't know. Okay, maybe y'all could Uber, but okay. What age range you want to date? Scoot back.
So HQ, when I'm saying mid bottom.
Mid bottom.
He got his arms, he got his legs, he talk, he can move around. When you get to the bottom, those are the people who are missing limbs. Those are the people who have other things going on. That's the bottom. The guy who goes
breathing.
Hold on. Yeah. He breathing. He breathing and he getting a check. That's the mid bottom. He still because in order for him to get his check, he got to do some kind of paperwork. He got to do some kind of check-in with somebody. So he's functioning on a lower level, but he's functioning. With that said, I'm in. We
he
down
has
bad.
money coming in. Y'all are wild.
Go back again. Put the camera. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, say get up off that camera, cuz get up off that camera. Go all the way to New Jersey, but you need to get up off that camera.
What age range you want to date?
Oh, legal age.
Oh shit. Did he say legal?
Shut this shit down. Shut it down right now. Shut this shit down.
I can't.
Legal age.
I can't.
What the hell that mean, Joseph? That don't sound good.
I can't. Did he say legal? Oh God. This gets worse. First it was the look, then it was the unemployment, then it was she got to be pretty, then it was he don't want to take her out, then now he talking about she got to be legal.
He didn't say he couldn't take. He said he didn't say he didn't want to take her out. He said he couldn't take her out because he didn't drive.
He couldn't take her out. Ain't no positives over here. But he on camera. Hey, we could shut this down right now. Let's leave him alone. Then let's go to another goofy. Cause I want to see. I want to know the difference. Y'all tell me what we doing right here. What we doing right here, y'all?
Oh, yes.
Hello, are you here to find love or are you a podcaster?
A little something like that, Kendra. I love you.
Are you street?
What's wrong, Zeus? Triple.
Oh, that's Poindexter.
What's going on?
He's got his own Pop the Balloon show.
Okay.
That guy has a famous Pop the Balloon show. He's a really good host, great personality. Like his show just hit 100K. He's just trolling right now.
This is who going over there? What female going over there?
I'll send you the link in your email.
No, I know he's a Pop the Balloon guy. I just realized he's that Pop the Balloon guy. But what is he doing?
He's trolling. He's doing the same thing Kendra D did when she went on Kevin Samuel's show. She used it as a launch pad. He's been on the other Pop Balloon show. What's the host's name? The lady's name? Arlette. Yeah, he's been on her show too.
Oh, he went on Arlette's show?
Yep.
Pookie, what are you doing? Pookie, why are you always doing something inappropriate?
My bad, Miss KGG. How you doing, baby?
Pookie, was you touching yourself?
Nah. I wasn't touching myself.
Okay. Good child, Pookie.
Yeah, but he had his hand in his pants.
Right, but where Kendra could have said sit up straight, she's always gonna gaslight that situation.
That's wild. Come up.
Can you just get right?
Ty got to come up and he got to give me some smoke. And what's his name? We're gonna get this character up here. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is gonna be our last male character, and I apologize because I've been trolling all night long for real. And I just had them up here, but he is the real person. I'm trolling. I was trolling. This is our real person right here. Here we go.
Hello.
Are you ready, babe?
Yes, I'm about to stop into some light.
Okay, you know the rules. I like that. He said he about to get into some light.
Yeah, I'm finna turn the camera on, put my light on, and stuff like that. I'm 24.
Wait. Before you start telling me all that, Let me get in the middle. What's your name, babe?
Samaje.
What's your name?
Samaje.
Samaje, get in the middle. You're off to this. I need you to get in the middle of the camera.
I'm sorry, that's mine.
How do you spell your name?
Semaj, but it's a hyphen before the J.
So it's Samaje?
That's correct.
Where you from, Samaje?
Indiana.
How you say you're 24? What do you do for a living?
Upcoming entrepreneur. I deal with like the business side. Like my daddy, he got different opportunities.
He ain't from Indiana. First of all, there's many things that are wrong with this picture. And I clicked on it because he said, I didn't have no kids. You know, I thought he was personable. He come up here with 2 bonnets on. 2 bonnets on. Acne, dirty face. With an accent, Southern. Doing some short bus shit. And he can't speak. Tripping over his tongue. What the hell is going on, Zeus? They broke off the damn stage. They said they breaking. Y'all wild. What happened to you, Zeus? G Honda?
What's good, Kayanka?
What's good? What's wrong with this candidate right here?
Man, I don't know. This look like one of those old Blockians. This look like one of those Chicago boys. He say he from Indiana.
I am from Chicago. We don't talk like that.
No, HQ. I said he's from O Block. That's a different world than Chicago. That's not Magnificent Mile.
Gary, Indiana. Gary, that's right across the border from. Yeah, that's about right across the border from where I stay. Yes, where I lived or was born. Yes.
Okay.
And he flips over his tongue or talks over his tongue. He had a bonnet on, dirty face, wife beater.
What's with these men wearing bonnets? I'm seeing that more and more these days. That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't understand why they think it's even a thing. It's to even have a bonnet on. It looks weird on a woman. Why would he even have that? And why would you even do it? I don't understand.
His bad way.
Listen to his speech.
Well, what business? I mean, entrepreneur means it could mean any business. What kind of business are you in?
He like sell shirts, clothing brands, stuff like that.
Okay. You have any children?
No.
No kids. So Samaje, Indiana, 24, upcoming entrepreneur, no kids, never married, I'm assuming, correct?
That's correct.
What kind of woman are you looking for, love?
Wait, hold on. Do we get everybody to hit the like button when they came in the door? Everybody got to hit the like button. What happened to the super chats, cash app? What happened to all of that good stuff? What happened to all of that? We're supposed to be helping to support the show. We're supposed to be supporting the show. We need a certain diet. We need a certain amount because we have to support the show. So what happened to my cash apps or my super chats or any of those things?
Come on, y'all. Kayanka don't work for free.
We got 24 people in here. I can't get $2. I can't get $2. And I appreciate the ones that I appreciate these beautiful people. Aaron, $2. Soul Reaver 4K, $2. No, he not straight. And Soul Reaver 4K again, $2. He has an old freaky mama glasses. Come on now. And Pink, thank you for the $4.99 super stick. Everybody can do better than that. Please donate. Please support the channel. We need support for the channel. Otherwise, we can't do the content that we do. And we have places to go. We love the places to go. We come over here. I would love the support. Thank you very much. Please throw out the super stickers and the cash app. And then they're going to look at me like I'm crazy and be like, no, I'm not doing the super chat. I ain't doing no more shows. Y'all uninvited.
In the middle of the camera now. I'm not feeling that well, so I can't repeat myself 17 times.
I'm sorry, that's probably
I got a headache.
That's probably my setting. I just got the phone sitting up on the stand, so
You
I
have
don't
to
got
turn it more towards you because you keep going out of frame.
Hey,
So this is something I told you I'm doing.
Yes.
Don't he sound like Mace a little bit? He got that little nasally Mace voice.
Yeah, he do. He sound like him. But Mace, where was Mace from? Philadelphia, something like that?
Nah, Mace is from Harlem.
From Harlem, yeah, Harlem. Okay.
But Mace,
he's not from Illinois. I know he's not from Illinois because I'm from up there north. Because we don't speak like that, so I know he's not. He wasn't originally from there. I know that.
But Mace can articulate. Mace's voice is nasally a bit, but he can articulate himself real well. This guy's just he's a bit delayed. This guy on the screen right here.
No, I think he's from the South. I think he's from the South originally, or he's speaking like his father or someone like that, and then he's tripping over his tongue, which his tongue is too big for his mouth. That's what's wrong.
Getting better, but I have no energy to
I think it's the tongue that's giving him the problem.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's just I don't want to really hold my camera, so I just kind of just set it up.
Well, you can't keep going out of the frame, okay?
Yeah, I understand that.
What kind of woman are you looking for?
I said one who got something going for herself as far as like career, business wise. I'm not really into like it doesn't matter what career.
Change the camera because I'm gonna get frustrated. Change the camera where it's moving. Because when you get close, you're coming out of the frame. So I need you to change the camera because I'm gonna hang up because that's how short my patience is. Okay, this is better if you say it like this. What kind of woman are you looking for?
A woman who got something going for herself.
You want a woman that got something going for herself.
See, she wouldn't have to repeat that if he was clear and concise, but he's not very clear when he speaks. So that's the issue. On top of the other things that are wrong.
That's correct. No. You gotta have like standards for yourself. Carry yourself a certain type of way. Like a lady like.
So you want a woman that has something going for herself and carries herself like a lady.
AJ.
Yes.
HQ.
What are your deal breakers?
I'll say you can have kids, but no more than two. No more than 2 kids, I would say.
What?
You can have kids, but
you don't understand what he's saying, HQ. Stop playing around.
No. I mean, I understand what he's saying because I'm carefully listening, but Kendra doesn't. So she has to keep repeating what he's saying.
Kendra don't get much. And Kendra can treat this dude like that because of how he's coming across right now. She does not do the women like this. The women could be doing all kinds of nonsense, and she don't do that. She knows she can openly sun this guy because of his presentation.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that is correct, brother.
Okay, you can have kids, but no more than 2.
No more than 2.
Since you look a certain way.
He pizzle.
I'm not really into like I'm into face, but I'm more into personality, like characteristic traits.
You're into shape, but you're more into personalities.
Yes. Don't get me wrong, she could be beautiful and stuff like that, but I'm into like how the way you carry yourself. What do you have going?
What is wrong with his tongue, Jay? I can't. Is his tongue too big? What is it? What's wrong?
Well, see what you have here.
No, I'm serious. What's going on? I don't get what's going on with this. Is it
HQ, you know what's wrong with this dude. You know this dude is delayed. You know that.
No. I don't think he's delayed. I think
he is. Technically, he's delayed, HQ. I mean, he is, or else we wouldn't be talking about it.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it his speech that's making it seem as though he is, or because he seemed to be functioning? I mean,
HQ. Now you know a lot of these kids that's not up to par, that don't have that's in these inner cities sound exactly like this. They have this zombie slow-mo type voice to them. You know that.
Okay, that's important. What's the age?
I'm trying to give him the benefit. I'm trying to get a young
age range you want. You're 80. You're 24.
Also, anywhere from 23 to 27 and up.
23 to 27 and up.
That's correct.
Should she be?
Oh,
23 to 27 and up.
27 and up. I heard it.
HQ.
Yes.
HQ.
Yeah.
Why is Montel Williams on our screen?
Montel Williams, huh?
Nah, Jay, tell me look like Montel.
Oh, you wrong as hell for that.
Kamala just left my house right now.
Oh wow. Thank you, Jay Tillman. For $6.99 super sticker. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. This is the guy.
Yes, preferably.
Ty's supposed to be coming up to get some smoke.
Preferably.
I have a car, so it doesn't really.
Oh, you have a car?
Not about oh yes.
He drive. He do all of that. What do you mean delayed?
Delayed people do stuff.
She make a certain amount of money.
Y'all wrong. He ain't delayed.
Between, for me, I would say between 34,000.
34,000 what?
No.
A month?
No.
HQ.
Yeah.
When I said delayed, delayed doesn't always mean medically. I mean mentally. It could be medically as well. Cause see, like look like he got something going on with the side of his face or something like that. But like you said, it could be his tongue. You never know.
I think he's tripping. Oh, I think it's too big for his. I think it's too big for his mouth. The tongue is just a little tad bigger because he's doing the thing.
I would say preferably a month.
Slice of Gucci.
You said what?
I don't read pink is wild.
Like years,
Yeah, so you want
yearly.
She can make $4,000 a year?
Preferably anywhere between that range, as long as she can provide for herself and provide for what we have going on.
Wait. Hold on, I'll make sure I understand.
He don't seem delayed. It just seems as though
nice.
It just seems as though his tongue is too big for his mouth, and he's just talking in that accent. He has a really deep accent, Southern, and then that just seems to be that what it is. I mean, to me, that's what it seemed like it is.
That has something going for herself.
Is Indiana south of the Mason-Dixon?
No, Indiana is right across from Illinois. I mean,
what you mean Southern?
No, I mean he could have been born in like Southern Illinois or Southern Gary, and then they got a St. Louis accent like this. St. Louis, Illinois.
Oh, like St. Louis, they sound country in St. Louis.
Yeah, they sound like that in St. Louis.
When she said Southern, it threw me off. So I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, because when he said Gary, Indiana, I was like, they don't talk like that, so he couldn't have been born there. So he had to have come from there. But see, I know the people in St. Louis talk like this. St. Louis, Missouri. Is it Missouri, St. Louis, or St. Louis, Illinois? One or two.
No,
Huh?
Ain't it two different St. Louis's?
Yeah, it could be.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, it could be St. Louis, Missouri. It could be St. Louis. East St. Louis. There it is. There it is. East St. Louis in Illinois. Yeah. Okay. They talk like that.
I don't really have like a requirement. Like it just I'm mainly care. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah,
so 12 months. Let's just say 4,000. 4 divided by $12 a month. As long as she makes 300.
Oh, he froze.
And
he froze. That's neither here nor there. I was waiting for Ty Pro to bring his ass up here. He said he has smoke. But he got smoke about what the hell is the name of that rapper? What the hell is the rapper's name? Tory Lanez. Yeah. He said he had smoke about Tory Lanez. But in the meantime, hold on. This lady gave Kendra smoke last night. Y'all said she gave Kendra smoke. Hold on, I found her. There she go. I found her. She gave Kendra smoke last night. What?
This monster right here? I'm sorry.
You have an update?
No, I don't have an update. I want to do it again.
Okay, well, what happened?
Kendra G Singles, the dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
What happened?
I just saw her doing some kind of twerk
It wasn't no experience.
No one reached out to you?
Well, they reached out to me, but they wasn't right.
What was wrong with them?
Yeah.
What was wrong with them?
Yes.
There was a lot of older men. I know I'm my age, but
How old are you?
I'm 73.
And you didn't want nobody around your age?
No. Because men around my age thinking I'm full of shit. Excuse the French. But they think I'm full of shit, which I'm not.
So what age range do you want to date, Carol?
50 to maybe 70.
What? Okay.
You look
Did any man between 50 and 70 reach out to you?
No.
So Carol, if a man in that age group doesn't want to date you back, what you gonna do?
I can't do nothing.
So would you date the man that wants to date you around your age then?
No.
Okay.
Because all they want to do is lay in the bed. And I'm very active.
Carol, where you call me from again, honey?
Lancaster, California.
Oh, sorry. Who is
Okay,
more?
what you do for a living, baby? Are you retired?
Hold on. Who is more like?
That's me, HQ. Hey, if anybody ever seen the movie Time Machine,
You scared the crap out of me. I was like, who is that in the back? Oh, I know they finna pull some pants down. That's the first thing I thought. You gonna pull some pants down?
I'm presenting that. That's me. This is as soon as I saw this lady.
Oh, you wrong as hell. Ooh, you wrong as hell.
I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to go to
picture,
hell.
I couldn't figure out. I had a picture, but I couldn't figure out what picture. This was like, oh, wow. This right here, she gonna get.
Oh man. It didn't come back up, HQ.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Hold on.
My bad, y'all. I know I should be better than that.
Oh,
shame
hold on. I didn't put it back up. Okay, there you go.
All right. So we got Carol, Lancaster, California. She's retired, mom of 2 kids by 2 men, was once married. We started off from the top early. No men her age. She's 73. Between the ages of 50 and 70 only. What kind of men are you looking for?
I'm looking for a good man.
That's
it. A good man to like to do what I like to do.
Okay, what you like to do, Carol?
I'm very active. I like to go to the beach. I like to do active things. You know, I like to travel.
Do you have, what are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers? No liars, no cheaters.
This is an unfortunate situation, man.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
What results is she getting in real life that's making this woman talk and act like this?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I mean,
at this ripe age of 73.
I mean, I'm not trying to shame her because she's old. You know, she's older than me, and I'm not trying to shame her in any way. That's not what I'm trying. Jay, what happened to you? You just went off the screen. I'm not trying to shame her in any way. Triple X. Triple. What the hell happened to you? Okay, Jay. Yeah. What the hell is going on with this woman? What did you say now, Jay?
I just said God kicked me out.
Oh yeah, I didn't kick you out.
No, God closed my StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm like, what's going on? I mean, I understand. That's what I told y'all. I told you the sex drive, the loneliness will drive people out of their hole, knowing full well they shouldn't even be out here doing that. And I get it. But where is the man that should have been? Where is the man that she should have had at 60, at 50, at 40? What happened to this man? Did Kendra ask me? Yes. Let me see.
That's about it.
Should he look a certain
This her
way?
second time up here, HQ.
Oh, I saw the first one earlier today. I saw that one. This is rough.
No, not really. I don't want no ugly man.
No ugly man. Okay.
No.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
About 60K.
Okay, 60K. Let's do the kids. Girl.
All right.
She looks her age. She looks her age. But a man his age.
HQ, I don't know if anybody here gets like with dark humor or whatever like that, but I've been dealing with some stuff. My mom passed away with cancer at 73.
Mm-hmm.
My mom on her last days looked better than this woman. I'm sorry. This is bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what the results she's getting in life. That she can talk, like what is going on in her brain that she is talking like she got it. She should be begging and she should be James Brown, Keith Sweat. Who else begs? All the beggars. She needs to be doing that.
She said she didn't want anybody her age. That's what she said. I don't want nobody my age. What?
73 looking like this, man.
She said 50 years old. A man that's 50 years old. She wanted somebody 50 years old.
Oh,
What's
God.
going on?
Oh, here we go. Oh, I got to mute. Oh.
You do look small. Got you, Carol? What? We got...
What's so funny, Kendrick?
Huh?
Kendra, what is so funny?
It looked like you were trying to twerk when you were on the...
I can do that.
You want to show us?
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't do that. No, don't do that.
All right. What else you want to see?
That's it. That was it. I'm not sure if that was twerking though, but I see what you're saying.
No, you don't.
I don't what, Carol?
You tired, ain't you?
Yeah, but I still don't think that was twerking.
I know how to twerk. I was standing on my bed.
Wait a minute, hold up. What the fuck did we just see? What did we... Man, I had to turn my head. I ain't gonna be... Whoa. See, I didn't want to look at it, so I didn't want to have that in my brain. So I didn't look at it, but I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I can't.
This one for the books right here.
Y'all know she almost old enough to be my mother, right? What?
She wow.
This what? This is what? Why does she have this privilege, Triple? Why she got this privilege?
Because, well, she's a woman. You know, I hate to go there like that because I really ain't trying to kick up dust, but she's a woman, and it's something interesting Kendra's gonna say in this exchange. What I found funny was that she said, "I'm gonna give you that grace because you're an elder." Yet it's been older men than Kendra up here, and she's not extended that grace. Interesting.
Let's finish. This is wild. I can't even turn it back to look at the twerk. I can't even.
I tried to tell you this was a classic.
I can't even.
Where you can hardly see me.
I can see.
I know how to twerk.
But that wasn't twerking.
Get her, Carol.
What is, can you show me what twerking is?
Nope, I can't show you what twerking is.
Okay, that's my twerking.
Yeah,
twerking,
Kendra, go on. Let's see it.
Get her, Carol.
Let's see it, Kendra.
She said, "I bet you won't get up there like that. You twerk. I can twerk." She said, "Why don't you get up there and show me, Kendra, what's twerking?" Kendra ain't gonna get up there and show you nothing.
You must be
We
tired,
seen Kendra
Kendra.
dance. We know Kendra can't dance.
Hey.
I must be what?
And she got her heavy wig on too. It's gonna fall.
Ooh, she She getting ready for the smoke. You see, she putting that grease on, right?
She feisty.
Uh-oh.
Oh goodness.
I've been taught to respect my elders.
Come on now. Respect your elders, but
so I'm gonna refrain because I was taught as a child that you always respect your elders. So I'm gonna refrain from going on.
It's not refrain.
Okay.
I know. It's refrain.
Yes, refrain. Right, Jay.
6 months ago.
Okay. Was he between the ages of 50 and 70?
He was 48.
Oh wow!
Oh, she in your neighborhood, Jay. She in your damn neighborhood. What happened? Did you
that ain't
squirt
my
in the eye?
neighborhood. Don't say I'm that old.
They squirt. Did they squirt in the eye? They hit her with the DD and then squirted in her eye. That's what happened. Now she can't stand it. Now she want it again.
I got asked if I was 35 the other day. I don't know what you talking about, HQ. I ain't got no grays.
This is rough.
Why did it end?
Uh-oh.
Because he was full of shit.
What made him full of shit?
Right.
Because I've been with him 20 years.
Huh? What?
Okay.
What?
So.
He's 48. So you was with him when he was 28?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's right.
I got to see
Why
this
didn't I
dude.
get married?
I need to see this dude.
Why didn't we get married? Because he wasn't married material.
Why'd you stay with him for 20 years then?
That's a $65 question.
Oh God, not 5,000. That's a $5,000 question.
When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
I will not answer that.
It's sick, Erica. Erica, this is so sick.
I mean, 48 years old. She had a boyfriend that was 48.
He ain't got no back teeth. I know he ain't got no back teeth. He got 4 up top and 4 at the bottom, and they ain't together.
You know who her boyfriend was? That guy that was up here with the bifocals.
Oh, y'all hear that light home coming in?
Oh man,
Smiling. Another one. Pro
what?
Smiling, going out more. That's about it. That's all I can think of, Kendra.
You don't have a third flaw?
Oh man.
I do, but I can't think of the third flaw.
Okay. Why would a man be lucky to be with you?
Why would he be lucky to be with me? Like I said, that's a $65 question.
Well, it's the question you have to answer.
That's a cheap ass question.
Why would he be lucky to be with me? Because I'm blessed.
Because she's blessed. Do you want him to be in Lancaster, California?
No.
You'll travel.
Right.
Okay. Does he have to buy your plane? Do he have to buy your plane ticket when you go to him?
Does he? No.
Okay. So we got Carol. She is in Lancaster, California. She's 73, retired, mom of 2 kids by 2 men.
She's 73. She looks 73.
89.
No men in her age category. She'll date 50 to 70. Make at least 60K. She likes to do things. So you have to be an active individual.
Right.
You are on the dating app, correct, Carol?
Yes.
Wait a minute, Triple X. I thought you said she was giving Kendra smoke.
She been giving her smoke the whole night. What you talking about? Like she been
on Kendra, like for real. Smoke.
I saw one lady giving Kendra smoke the other day. I don't know if that was old or not. It was a heavier set lady.
Yeah, I mean she didn't cuss her out or nothing like that, but she was on Kendra's ass.
This lady got nose ring, blonde hair, earring.
I hope she probably got a Kudakata ring.
That'll be wild.
Whoa, pause, Jay. Whoa.
She was shaking it for you, Lex. She was shaking it for you.
Oh, wow.
Pause, man.
F-U-L. Okay. One word?
Don't make nobody ill.
Man, I almost spit out my
F-U-L. What else is your
F-U-L.
That's the whole point. What happened to Ty? What happened to Ty Pro? Ty Pro was supposed to hit the channel.
He on the road, HQ. He on the road.
Yeah, he said. Well, he said put him up. I know we've been waiting for him. We've been waiting for him.
Huh?
Spell it all the way.
FULFORD.
Fulford.
She's one of these. Oh, I don't know how to characterize her. How would you characterize this lady?
Deceased.
I mean, why does she feel like she could come up here?
The Walking Dead.
Come up here.
Yeah.
And get on Kendra dating app. What kind of shit is this? For real, for real.
She probably was the shit back in the day. Back in the 80s and shit. Probably couldn't tell her
nothing. No.
She probably had some kind of look. She had some kind of look. Ty, can we hear you?
Like something.
Ty, can we hear you? Ty.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, I'm on the road. I ain't got my AirPods.
You said what?
Go ahead,
He ain't got his earbuds in.
Oh, okay. He needs his earbuds.
Make that money, brother.
Oh, okay. He said he needs his earbuds. That's wild.
Pro, make that money. Don't let that money make you.
How she get up here and act like she acting? Okay. The whole point is somebody told her when she was younger, once she pulled somebody, she pulled a young guy, and then now she think she can pull all young men. Now she think she can pull all these men, and then she still look good as she used to look. That's her problem.
Hey, HQ, which woman don't think she looks good as she used to look?
I don't know. I know I look totally different from what I looked like at 20.
Okay, you're gonna have to put the throwback pics up there.
HQ got that black and white picture with her no drawers on the couch.
I never took any pics when I was young. I never
really. Okay.
Those pics that you see of me, that's like 4 years ago.
Okay.
The pics I have. All the pics you see of me are like 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, whatever.
When you gonna stand up, HQ?
Kendra can.
I find a man that want me to stand up. I ain't standing up for you young boys. Thank you.
The whole SBC, you were supposed to stand up for the SBC a long time ago.
No, I wasn't. Y'all. No, I wasn't. I mean, honestly.
She said she need a wide angle lens.
Because y'all asked me. That's when I said no.
I know she got something heavy there too.
She said they always be coming up to her at the clubs and the bars.
I just never been vain. That's all. All right. Here we go. What's the update that you need to tell me, sir?
Yeah, all of that malarkey you and Flora was spitting yesterday. And your man's is basically innocent. Megan is on body.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
No. Hold on.
No, we ain't.
I already watched Megan. I watched with my own eyes her body cam tell the police I didn't get shot. I stepped on some glass today, and I stepped on glass last week. Am I going to jail? I can't go to jail right now. I don't need to go to jail. I watched her in the hospital tell the doctors that she stepped in glass. And I watched the neighbor on body cam say the little short black guy was in the back seat the whole time. The big, tall black woman was dragging the other woman out of the back seat. Watched all of their body cams today. And you can watch them too. You can pull it up.
I did watch the body cam. The body cam.
Ty Pro, what you doing not believing all women, brother?
I did watch the body cam.
What are you doing, brother? Believing all women.
It's either believe my eyes or believe all women. You know, it's a hard choice.
I seen all of that. What I didn't see was who shot her.
Kelsey, the witness said who shot her.
The witness said it was dark. To be fair,
no,
I heard him talking. I
The
heard him
witness
talking.
said
He
where
said,
everybody
Where
was
is
at.
it? Put it up.
he
Put
said
it
it was
up.
dark.
The
To be
Why are we
witness,
fair,
talking about it?
the
Drop the
witness
link.
said
no, I ain't got nothing to prove. He got to prove it. I heard the person say,
It's not about
he said,
proving
I
HQ.
think I saw the young lady with the gun, but it's dark. It was dark. To be fair,
But
that's
he
exactly
said exactly where all 4 people were at that was in the car. He said the short black man was in the back seat until the shots was fired. He said the driver hopped out to break up the fight. He said the big tall lady got out the passenger seat and attacked the lady in the back seat, yanking her out of the car. Kelsey had scratches all on her legs and thighs. The driver pulled her off of her, and Kelsey grabbed the gun out of the passenger seat and started shooting. Then Tory hopped out the back seat and smacked the gun out her hand. That's what the witness said. I even watched the arrest. When Megan got out of the car, she stepped on more glass.
So here's my question. Again, I'm asking you again. If Tory didn't shoot her, why didn't Tory say Chelsea shot her?
Well, we don't know HQ, but we're gonna err on the side of caution, right?
So,
and we're gonna take who.
And there's no bullet. There was no bullet fragments in her feet
at all. And she said to the
Yep.
police, and
There
she
was
said
no bullet.
no,
Wait a minute,
there
hold
was
on.
no
How
bullet
did she-
fragments.
Pull up
Hold
MTR.
on. How did they say it was bullet fragments? Wait a minute.
And
There
she,
was no
because she
bullet
changed
fragments
her
found in
story.
her feet.
Hold on. How did, hold
She
on.
told the police,
wait a minute, I
and she
don't care what
told
they
ER.
said. I don't care what they said. What does the evidence say? Did you go and read
No,
the evidence report?
What did the lady who said she got shot say initially? She told the police. She told the ER that she stepped in glass.
So
they don't want to listen to them when it
I'm
conflicts with what
asking
they
I'm
want to
asking
happen.
you a simple question. I'm asking you a simple question. When they got the reports for,
they said they lost it.
When they got the
find them.
reports
We
for
can't
her
find them.
teeth,
We don't know.
Hold on. When they got the reports about her feet, how did they believe Megan over those two?
Do you know when Megan said she got shot?
I don't know anything about the case.
All right, let me tell you. Megan didn't say she got shot when they got arrested by the police. Megan didn't say she got shot when Tory went to jail. Megan didn't say she got shot when she was at the hospital. Megan said she got shot the very next day. Tory Lanez never even went to jail for shooting her. He just got blamed for the gun. And me and Black America explained it to you yesterday. Men
okay.
shit.
Now I get it. Now I get
shit.
I get
Men eat shit all the
get it.
time. We go through shit all the time and don't say nothing.
No.
If our little chick beating on us, we not about to go tell the world that.
Hold on, Ty Pro. You going off. Nothing changed.
Everything changed.
No, nothing changed. Because you just said it. Did you or did you not just say he didn't go to jail for shooting her?
Okay, yes.
He didn't go to jail for none of that.
No, he didn't get arrested for shooting her.
Hold on. He went to jail for having a weapon.
But he did not have the weapon.
Did he have
the lady with immunity had the weapon? The woman who had immunity had the weapon.
No.
HQ, they didn't even test his hands for gunshot residue.
Yes, he did, because he had
they didn't
report his gunshot residue on his hands. Yes, it did.
No,
okay, hold on. Let me hit you.
I just heard that from
So my question
lawyer.
is this. So my question is this. He went to jail for having ownership of the gun, for a discharge of a firearm. He didn't go to jail for shooting her.
But he did not discharge or own the firearm. So let me tell you this. The person who's that pistol is registered to, the name of the person who owns that handgun was redacted by the prosecutors. Nobody will ever know because they had that evidence sealed. The person who has immunity was the person that the witness named as the shooter.
Okay.
Tory Lanez so look, this whole situation happened because none of them wanted to tarnish their name. Tory Lanez wasn't about to come out and say snitch and ruin his rap career. He in prison making prison albums because being a star in his name is more important than anything else to him. That's why he went to jail, and that's a man's burden. That's
Facts,
what men
T.O.
go through.
They say protect black women, and he was protecting black women.
So
he protected Megan by smacking the gun out of the other girl's hands, and he protected the other girl because he didn't say nothing
by
about it
not
to
sending
send her to jail.
and
So
they
it's now,
plotted
is it
against
protect
him.
black women or no?
And they plotted against him, and now he in jail losing his life. And the whole conversation yesterday was about not defending abusive or bad people. It's about pointing holes in the situation because everybody raised to just believe women. Women are so innocent; they'll never do anything. And these women is out here framing people, deleting people. You can't believe nobody.
Get him, Ty.
Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute. You didn't say what you presented is the same evidence as what they already got.
We never seen body cam of Megan Thee Stallion telling the police, I stepped on glass, I don't want to go to jail. Am I gonna go to jail? We never seen the witness body cam. We just saw him admitting to exactly what happened. We never seen Megan in the hospital telling the doctors who's working on her foot it's just glass. And we never seen the evidence that Kelsey had scratches and cuts all over her legs. And then on top of that, they released a timeline of events proving Megan lied about so many different things, and the fact that she waited a whole day to even say she was shot, and she lied and said she was shot because Tory was talking about it, and he didn't. He was in jail. That y'all took him saying he apologized for the night and just ran with it.
So you saying the police never got? So you saying the police never got none of this evidence, none of this stuff? Everybody, hold on. I let you talk.
So
you saying that the police never got none of these body cams? The police didn't know none of this evidence.
The police were the ones recording. Of course, they had the evidence.
Okay, so they set him up. This is what you're saying?
I'm saying if you're gonna take somebody calling and saying I apologize for what happened as an admission of guilt, I would rather take the person saying I was not shot, I stepped in glass as an admission that they're telling the truth. I'm saying that you can't say, oh, she's protecting him, but he's guilty, and not take her at her word. But when he apologized for a bad night because he's a man and he should control the night better, and they were fighting because he was fucking both of them, and he apologized for fucking both of them and putting them in their feelings as an admission of guilt and shooting somebody.
Hold on.
Facts.
Hold on. We got 62 people in here. Why is it that I have the likes for the 62 people? Hit the like button.
There's 62 people in here, HQ.
Please support the channel.
Hit the like button while I smoke.
I don't know where all those people came from, but I appreciate you coming over. I would appreciate you donating to the channel, donating to the content, please and thank you very much. Super chat, cash apps would be welcome. Please hit the like button. You calm down, Project Leroy. Ain't nobody hitting him nothing. Ain't nobody stopping him nothing.
Y'all go ahead and put some likes on this barbecue.
Y'all can put some likes, super chats, all of those things. $2, $5, whatever. So anybody else that want to come on the panel and talk about what Ty is talking about, because I'd be interested to hear what their perspectives are on what the hell is going to happen next. Ty has presented some evidence here. I stand corrected. I still going by what the police have said, because I'm saying I'm going by what the police said because they had this evidence as well. So my question would be, why did they come to the conclusions that they came to if they already had this evidence? You said it's new evidence. I'm saying, what new evidence that the police did not know about? You said they had to have known because these are police tapes. Why didn't they do any of that investigation that you seem to think they should have done?
I'm gonna leave you with this before I get out of here. So the police job is not to prove a case. The police gathered all the evidence. They gathered all the reports. They recorded the witness giving his statement. They recorded Megan giving her statement. They recorded everybody in their statements. We got all the videos, but all of this stuff was put under the table by the same person who decided to seal the owner of the guns identity. The same person who decided that the bullet fragments went missing. The same person who decided not to test everybody for gun residue. The same person who said 0.001%.
But they did. They did test
0.
everybody for gun residue.
They didn't test Tory for gun residue.
Yeah, they
Kelsey
did.
had gun residue.
They both got gun residue. They both have gun residue on their hands. It's in the report. Yes, he did.
They tested him for his DNA being on the gun.
They tested. It said his DNA was on the gun, not gunshot residue.
They said gun residue was on his hand.
They never tested him for gun residue. They tested They tested the gun for his DNA being on the gun.
And
it was just
the gun.
He had just as much.
His hands. They tested his hands and Chelsea's hands, and they both had gun residue on it.
HQ, have you ever fired a firearm before?
No, I've never even seen one in real life.
Okay, so if I fire a handgun, there's going to be a pattern of gunshot residue on my hand if I discharge that weapon, right? If I smack a recently discharged weapon out of somebody's hand, I'm going to have a very small amount of gunshot residue on my hand just from touching the weapon, but it's not going to be indicative of me firing that firearm. There's a difference. They did not test his hands for gunshot residue. They tested the gun for DNA. They tested the gun for DNA.
No, they tested him and Chelsea's hands for gun residue, and they found gun residue.
Okay, I guess the news that I watched just reported that wrong, because that's what
you gotta read the report.
I watched the whole summary.
Y'all gotta read the report.
Everything, the entire case today with the new evidence. If you want to pull up Potique Flacco's video, he did a real good video of every single thing that happened in the beginning with the new evidence added. But even still, even as that may, we also have the witness on body cam admitting to who they saw shoot Megan Thee Stallion.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you. That
wasn't in Megan's testimony. That wasn't in Kelsey's testimony.
That's what
Did y'all lose me?
No, we got you.
Yeah, so neither one of them testified that they were having a savage fight like the witness described. But Kelsey had photographs of her legs being cut up because it goes with the witness
you have to pause so people can
Megan
talk.
hopped out the cart and tried to drag her out of the car.
You have to pause so other people can talk.
But you're not even listening to him when he does talk, HQ, because you keep saying the same thing.
Because what he says is evidence that's in the news. We get that.
Either of the women say that they was fighting, HQ? Did either of the women report that they was fighting during this altercation, that they was drunk and fighting?
That. I'm saying to him, he's saying all the evidence over again. I'm saying the police don't have this evidence that they can get. They have not had this evidence. Aren't these police videos?
It's not the police. It was the prosecutors not allowing any of this to come to court. That's who do the job. The police job was done that night. They were done that night. They signed all the evidence where it had to go. That witness got turned. You never heard of a witness being turned before? So when that witness gave his initial statement, he said exactly what happened. A year later, when he went to court, the prosecutors who did not want to call him, who did not want him to testify, immediately took him upstairs. He came back downstairs and gave a totally different testimony than what he gave on camera. He was turned. That witness was turned.
Okay, I get all that. But what is his charges? What is Tory Lanez charged with?
Something he didn't do because he wasn't the person who grabbed the gun. Kelsey was the person that the witness named as the shooter and the gun owner. And it goes.
He's not charged with shooting her. He's not charged with shooting her.
But he did not possess the gun.
What is he charged with? He's charged with the gun, owning the gun, or having the gun in the limo. That's what he's charged with. So all this evidence you keep saying is irrelevant. There's still a gun.
So the witness said that Kelsey grabbed the gun out of the passenger seat, shot it, and the short black guy pushed it out of her hand. So the person who was alleged to actually do the shooting got immunity. The person whose gun it probably is got their name sealed. So and this is real. This is not me having a conspiracy theory.
Okay, so
because if it was Tory,
hold on, damn Ty. So how does that change his case? How does that change that?
So we got to use a little critical thinking, and I'm just trying to go quick because I'm at this truck stop about to pull off. So I'm just trying to get it all out real quick.
So I'm saying, how do you change those charges? Because those charges are not going to change.
So we got to use critical thinking. If Tory was charged with owning a gun and firing a gun, we're gonna stick to that. So if Tory had the gun, or if he illegally had the gun, or if it was his man's gun or his bodyguard gun or his driver's gun, it wouldn't have been a reason to redact the name of the gun owner. The name of the gun owner would be public in the court files, but the prosecutors went out their way to make sure that whoever owned the gun name didn't come up. Now let's go back to what the witness said. The witness said that the short girl reached in the passenger seat and grabbed the gun. So that would make me critically think the gun belonged to Megan. Now, the woman who did the crime got immunity, so she can say anything she wants and not only not perjure herself, but she would not be questioned about what she said because she got immunity. She didn't have a reason to lie.
So can't help it. I can't help it. You slow. I can't help it. Tory Lanez is slow. We can't help it that he.
Man!
Oh,
HQ,
come on!
You are hilarious. HQ,
don't do that, man.
HQ, y'all act like y'all dumb about the law.
HQ,
you just said it's between her and Tory Lanez. She was the first one to go to the prosecutor and get immunity. Can't nobody help it that he's slow?
HQ, it's not right morally. First of all, it's wrong. Let's start there. First of all, it's wrong. The brother almost died.
You're gonna start hitting that dislike button, and you better start hitting that dislike button right now.
The brother almost died because of this. Dang. Let's see a little grace, HQ.
This happens all the time. Two people.
All right, so let's not be Black America.
Hold on. Two people up for the same charge. One of them gets to the prosecutor first, which is what she did. Now, how does that change his charges or anything else?
Why did Kelsey need immunity?
Right. I think Jay Tillman about to go into an epic rant.
I don't know.
Nah, man. I'm not gonna be mad at Black America when he say you should be spanking these women out here.
What did Kelsey testify to that caused her to need immunity? What did she say on trial that she would need immunity for?
No, there's no empathy or grace at all.
Do y'all hate men?
It's not
y'all just hate men.
It's a matter. Yeah. I don't care about empathy. I don't care whether it was him or her. If he would have got the prosecutor first, then it just would have been him, the one that goes home. But he didn't.
It's a trend, HQ. You don't even see the trend that you're doing on your own channel. Every time it's male versus female, it's the male is doing. Well, how come the male didn't do this? How come the man did? How come he didn't do this? But when we saying, just like the other argument the other day with the whole Diddy thing, we're not even talking about Diddy. We talking about the other woman, and you still wouldn't put no blame on her.
Who is this, Dave Whitney? Who is this? Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Bro, what are you
doing?
Who is Dave Whitney?
Get him up out of here. Somebody time that motherfucker out.
God, dog, bro, what are you doing, fam?
Who is he talking to?
Get him out of here, boy. What's wrong?
I don't know. He just been saying weird stuff the whole time.
He talking to somebody in the comment section. I don't know who he talking to. Time him out. I don't even know who that is. That's crazy.
Yeah, get Doggy Bone up out of here for sure.
For 1,000
If I
minutes.
see you in these YouTube streets, I'm slapping you.
That's crazy, dude.
All right.
Okay,
HQ,
so Ty, finish up. Tell me what else.
I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to throw some smoke on you and let you have to battle it out.
You know what? The honest to God truth is, I don't think he should have went to jail at all. I don't think he should have went to jail. Period. Maybe did your little time and then went to court and then got out. That's what I believe. 10 years is too much for him to be doing for something that they were at a party and whatever transpired. He shouldn't be in jail that long at all.
So let me say this, because me and Jay Tillman talked about it yesterday. The reason we have these conversations is because men think logically, and like Cassie's victimhood, we look past all of that stuff, and somehow the truth is a little bit further than what the masses will admit to. The truth be a little bit further. So many men was dogged out and called women haters and abusers and apologists because we were saying, Tory, it don't add up. And this is what any logical man would have said. If two bitches I was fucking started fighting, why would I shoot even one of these bitches?
Saying dance.
Dance, bitch, dance. That's a move. That's not
realistic.
Yeah, but here's the thing. How does it change his case? It doesn't change his case.
I didn't believe it from a medical perspective when I heard it.
His case. Because
I saw her walking afterwards. Like, you ain't gonna be walking if somebody shoots you in your feet, yo.
That's what happened. Megan is a big woman. She started beating the brakes off of Kelsey. So Kelsey grabbed the strap and shot her.
And I believe she shot at the ground.
Yeah, she was shooting at the ground. She didn't want to.
Yeah.
They're best friends, so she didn't want to shoot her best friend. That's the more logical story. But Tory getting mad because they arguing about who's a bigger artist.
Yeah,
he shoots her.
I mean, I'm willing to believe that maybe he didn't. But even if he didn't, y'all said she got immunity, which means what?
She was guilty and she didn't want to take a chance of going on the stand and going to jail.
Okay, so how does that change his case?
She'd have perjured herself.
Yeah, so Kelsey still has immunity. So when it comes out that she was really the shooter, I don't think she could go to jail still. And I think that was the reasoning behind the immunity. And when all else fails, if the truth do come out, I don't want to have to hear about it again. That's why she don't talk to Megan no more. That's why, you got to just look a little further past it. And hopefully he can come on.
So why is it that Megan just didn't say Chelsea did it?
Why did she lie?
Why we don't know.
She wasn't fucking him.
Yeah, she lied on camera.
Her best friend's man.
That's too.
She asked. No, it's not frivolous. It's not, because it shows a trend of her being able to lie.
She said
she was asked a direct. She lied on was it Gayle King interviewed her? Who was it?
Yep.
Interviewed her right to her face, asked her a straight up question. She said I'd never been intimate with this man before ever.
Yeah, but why did she lie?
We don't know. You're gonna have to ask her best
friend.
Oh, you think that she got on the stand and she lied all the way through everything? She lied about not sleeping with him. She lied about her and Chelsea being friends. She lied about the fact that they were mad in the car. She lied about.
She said she slept with him. That would give her a reason to have to fight this other girl.
She lied complete. So the police couldn't figure out none of this lie.
The police not investigating that. The police did their initial investigation in the beginning, got the information that they did, and put it into evidence. They're done. They're going on to work and do the rest of their job. They're not. The police aren't. There's not a detective on the case trying to figure out like TV.
The prosecutors.
Whatever evidence has been submitted, the prosecutors come in and say we need the evidence from this case file, and then they bring that stuff forward and they pick and choose what they want out of the evidence. What evidence they're going to use?
They said
they have to submit that to the defendant.
He was found guilty based on Megan's testimony, forensic analysis, and witnesses' accounts. There's only one person that spoke about him, somebody else shooting the gun, but it was several other people who said it was
the same witness.
Tory
The
Lanez.
same witness who said he shot her was the same witness who initially said Kelsey shot Meg, was shooting at Meg, and he stopped her. It's just one witness. It's one witness, one ring camera, and because they was in the middle of the suburbs.
You talking like you a lawyer. You're not a lawyer, so we don't know what else they saw. It could be other things that they saw. I'm saying, how did they come up with this evidence to convict him if it was all of this evidence that said something to the contrary? Why is it that they didn't use any of this evidence? Now that it's come out, is that going to open his case or change his case? Because they did find gun residue on his hands. They did find that. So two people got gun residue on their hands, and one person has immunity. So how do we
ask this?
change that?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Real quick, did you all mention or did you all see the body camera footage when Megan said she didn't even get shot at all, and
That's what I was
it was
talking about.
glasses
Yep.
at her foot?
Yep.
Yeah, she said she didn't even get shot at all. So I mean, clearly Megan is saying conflicting statements.
And she said several times she didn't get shot. She said she don't want to go to jail several times. And then they showed her at the hospital getting the glass taken out of her foot, saying, "Oh, it's just glass. I didn't get shot."
See, expanism, Poppy.
Let me get out of here. Thank you, HQ.
Yo,
I got
yo.
your crazy ass.
Yo,
Thank you.
Peace.
I'm willing to concede and say, hey, let's see if the young man can come home quicker than what he's been in there for. We want to see something change because that's just ridiculous. 10 years, even that's ridiculous. I thought maybe a year or two, maybe, but 10 years. Where did they get 10 years from, and why? Is California law just that bad? I don't understand why it was 10 years. What happened? And why didn't he take that plea deal that was 3 years? He could have been at home by now.
Because when you take it, anyway, how you doing? How you doing today?
Hey.
What's up?
Good, because when you take a plea deal, you cannot appeal the case anymore, and also he will get deported. So he thought that it was going to be an easy case to beat. It should have been an easy case to beat because he actually didn't do it. Nothing support that he actually did the shooting. I actually broke this down on my channel like a kilo of coke 2 years ago. And the same thing that I explained, step by step, that's the thing that came out that happens to be true. Common sense will tell you when two women is fighting for you, no man gonna pick up a gun and shoot one of them, especially when you ain't committed to neither one of them. That number one. Number two, when she opens the car, you can literally hear the bottle. I explained that in my channel. You can literally hear the bottle dropping on the floor. That's when she got cut. That's when she got cut. She say, "Oh, I didn't get. I got cut with some glasses." You see what I'm saying? And then days later, it wasn't the next day. Days later, that's when she changed her tune because Tory Lanez was rapping and she felt like he was sending some checks her way.
Hold on,
like, nigga, you check.
I got a question. Hold on. Does anybody know how to pull that up and put it in the back chat? Any of that stuff, so we can at least look at her get out of the car with the box.
If I had the link, I mean, I could.
I mean, I don't know how. I can't. I'm not good at that. That's why I'm asking. Anybody put it up in the back, you can look at it, right?
Yeah, HQ, practice your craft.
Stop.
Why don't you learn?
Stop it.
You lazy, man.
Look. I be doing a high-powered job during the day. I don't have time to be figuring out shit. So
yeah, you talking about the videos.
You just like to come over here and be wrong 80% of the time. People is telling you the truth about the case. They're telling you that the real, because I told you all of this like 2 weeks ago or last week, and you was like, nah.
Oh, Ty Pro. Did Ty Pro he do something? No. Shit. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to get that. Yeah. Put it in the back chat, then I'll pull it up. Definitely pull it up. Because like I said.
Did you make a video of it, Poppy?
I don't know. He must have died off. You all hit the like button, please, and thank you, please.
Yeah, if you look at MTR's latest video, he got the video in that.
MTR. Okay. Yeah. You all wait a minute. You gonna pull it up? Okay. I don't know what the hell I did. Something happened.
I think Ty Pro just dropped the link.
Yeah, but it's not clickable. I can't do nothing with it. I mean, I can't get it out of there.
I'm going to MTR right now.
Okay. He's going to get it right now. My whole point is, yes, we want to see if this young man,
Why am I not subscribed? Hold on. Whoa.
You said what?
Oh, never. My bad. I'm unsubscribed to MTR for some reason.
If this young man can be brought home because of this, but I fear it might be a different thing, even if the evidence changes, simply because I'll put it in the back chat. You gotta. Oh shit. Okay.
I put it in the back chat.
I can't just go straight to him. I just can't go straight to him.
Oh, you can't go. Yeah, you can. You gotta go. You gotta click on that, and then you gotta share that.
I can get him, but I can't. But I can't. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because I didn't want to. Hold on. Because I didn't want to play his video and get a strike or something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that. So that's why I was saying, hopefully I don't do that. Okay. Let me play a little bit. We got to stop it.
Let's play the clip.
I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that.
Well, here's exactly why they're saying that, because she said it first, but she later changed her story. Now, what's new here is to actually watch her and her demeanor as she talked with the cops.
Okay.
Let's go.
Shout out to MTR. Don't hit us. Don't hit us. Don't hit HQ channel.
What? Huh?
I said shout out to MTR. Don't hit HQ's channel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't, I don't like playing other people.
Cheers.
Man, do you think we're gonna go to jail? What's that? Do you think we can go to jail?
Hey, HQ.
I don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
Just pause it every 5 seconds, okay?
All right.
Yeah, that'll help the algorithm.
As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I really cannot go to jail. Okay.
She said, I really cannot go to jail. Why was she saying that? Why did she continue to say that? Because I seen this video too. She said, I cannot go to jail. You all please hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Super chat and cash apps would be amazing, but I see you have a right review other people channel. Okay. You can play MTA. He has no license. Oh, fair use. Fair use, everybody. Fair use. Okay.
I cannot have that on my image. Okay. So how did that happen to you? Glass? Where? Where we were coming from.
She said glass, where we was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Where we was coming from.
That's a lie. Because she don't want to give an actual detail of where she got the glass from. So she said where we was coming from, because it's just a whatever. Come on, man. You know when you're talking to somebody who's lying, they say stuff, but they don't really tell you. They don't really answer the question. They just say something.
I'm not from here, so okay.
What does that mean? I'm not from here, so I can't tell you where I stepped in glass.
Wait a minute, hold on. What was that? She said what? Wait a minute, hold on. Go back. Wait a minute, hold on.
Glass? Where? Where we were coming from. I'm not from here, so okay.
Right after this.
I didn't get shot.
She said, I didn't get shot. I didn't get shot.
What more do we need? What more do we need?
Yeah, but I don't think she wasn't charged. She wasn't charged with he wasn't charged with shooting her. He was charged with discharging a firearm. It's not shooting her. That's the whole thing. Discharged a firearm. I can discharge a firearm I can discharge a
Yeah,
firearm.
but
I need to clip
HQ,
that.
she said in the trial, if you rewatch the trial, she stated he shot me.
Right.
That's
Yes.
what she said, and that was a lie.
No, that was a lie.
She did say that. She did
Okay.
say that, and that had influence on a jury as to him actually discharging a weapon when he didn't.
Okay. So he discharged a weapon. He discharged a weapon in the air.
He did not.
Somebody discharged a weapon.
It wasn't Tory.
So that's the whole dispute is who did. That's
because she said he did it.
Had gunshot residue. I read the thing. It said they both had gunshot residue, but the DNA for him on the gun was inconclusive. Both individuals were in close proximity when the shooting occurred. That could mean she pointed the gun down and he was reaching for it, trying to stop it. She could have been pointing at Megan for all we know, and he could have went and pushed her hand down for all we know. But if they don't actually test where the GSR was, you can't tell who shot it.
It was inconclusive.
Hey,
it was inconclusive, right? And that's an easy explanation, right? Because I got guns, I got plenty of guns, right? So me, HQ, Jay, we can be in the same car. If I shoot, the gun powder reach between 3 to like 6 feet, depending on the caliber of the gun. You see what I'm saying? So even if HQ or Jay didn't shot the gun powder is still gonna get on you. You were in the same car as me.
Right.
So that's an easy explanation. The thing is, it was 5 shots fired. 5, right? And they posted that. It was 3, pa, pa, pa. And it was like a little pause for like a 4-second pause, 3-4 second pause. Then it was 2 other shots. The last 2 shots was Tory Lanez reaching out, trying to take the gun away from Megan and brought the gun down. And that's when the shooting on the floor happened. This is 2 HQ, understand this. This is 2 drunk assholes.
Oh, okay. So let's look at it this way.
Oh my God.
He tried to take the gun. Chelsea had the gun, and he tried to take the gun from Chelsea. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's the thing that makes all the sense in the world. I knew this whole thing was a lie when she said Tory put the gun to point the gun at her, and he say, "Bitch, dance," some bullshit like that. That's from the movie, man. That's from the movie Goodfellas. I remember that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. That's when Tommy told the little guy at the bar at the little bar to like get on the drink, and he's telling dance. He starts shooting at the floor. That's how I knew this thing was all lie.
Okay, so she could not have mistaken it for. She couldn't have looked up in her drunken stupor or whatever and thought, "Oh shit, Tory got the gun," and then he's knocking the gun away from. He's knocking the gun away from Chelsea.
And her stupor? No.
I don't know. I'm just giving the
HQ.
Some old school Western stuff.
Megan Thee Stallion, after that shooting, she got right back in the car. So even if let's go with your theory, right? Even if Tory had the gun and shot at her, right? She still the only way you can make me believe that if hold on one second, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, the only way you can make me, people keep calling, the only way you can make me believe that if Tory Lanez would have continued out with a threat like, bitch, get your ass in the car right now. She didn't say none of that. How the hell you gonna get back in the car with a nigga that just sent some bullets your way? Like we gotta use common sense, yo.
Common sense.
I'm not from here, so okay. I didn't get shot.
Yeah, Ghost. He was
She said, I didn't get shot. No, I didn't. She said, I didn't get shot. And he said, no, you didn't. And that's right there. She admits that she did not get shot. So how did she come up with the fact that she got shot? Because she had went to the hospital and then they found gun fragments in her feet.
Those fragments were never found in the evidence. They disappeared, according to them.
Wow. Okay.
Yo, here's the deal. Here's the deal, HQ, right?
Yeah.
This thing has become bigger than Tory Lanez. This thing is bigger than Megan. This is political gains at this point. This is political gains at this point. California is a kind of like a women's state. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They're no very gun friendly. They are a blue state. They're no gun friendly at all. Matter of fact, what's buddy name? Newsom, right? Gavin Newsom. Not that long ago, he been a governor for 2 terms in a row. He came out with a couple of laws to make it even tougher for guns. Everybody got something to gain in this case, man. They bury that nigga because for the most part, they use this high profile case for people to get in high places, man. This is way bigger than rapping ass nigga, man.
So if the evidence was previously undisclosed, or it was improperly presented or withheld, if that was done, then he would be subject to a new trial, or he would be deserving of a new trial. But if they already knew all of that, then he probably won't get another trial, and everything will still stand the way it is. So my question is, all of this evidence that's available now, why is it available now? And did the police or the prosecutors know about it? If they knew about it beforehand and they just withheld it, 9 times out of 10, he will not get another trial.
Well, unfortunately, the court system doesn't work that way, because there's been individuals who have been exonerated from crimes through DNA evidence, and they still had to finish serving some of their time. They don't just let the people out.
Yeah,
so
they're trying to get
way.
You're right, Jay. They're trying to get a pardon, though. That's what Anna Paulina, that's working on it. She's trying to get the governor to pardon it. I seen her interview because she said Amber Rose is who helped bring her this evidence.
Oh, and this is that white lady that's been on the news, that young white lady.
I think she's like white Latina. Yeah, Anna Paulina. Yeah.
Okay. So she's been trying to get the evidence out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see. Oh, you did it? She did.
Oh, we don't have any casings, no.
Okay, from what you've been told.
And then there's some cash order. Looks like.
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have in handcuffs? Were they all together?
They were all together.
Yes, they were all in the same car.
Okay. And then, do we know how she got cut?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a glass.
She dropped a glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself. And getting out of the vehicle.
Okay. So her friends didn't cut her then.
Right.
Well.
It's right down the
Yeah.
So my question is this: how does anyone say she was shot with the feet? If there was gunpowder, if there was gun fragments, why would they believe her that she got shot with her feet?
It could have. All they had to do was find out where she said it happened, the concrete or whatever. If it was dirt, there would have been bullet fragments in the dirt. If it's concrete, there would have been evidence of a firearm discharge on the concrete where it happened. That's all they had to do. The police officers. It's not
why
hard.
didn't they do that?
I don't know. You got to ask the police.
Because it's a dirty case. It's not that complicated, man. It's dirty case. Everybody played that nigga Tory. Even his own lawyer played him. Sean Hawley. Sean Hawley worked for Rock Nation. Who is goddamn Megan Thee Stallion got a deal with as an artist for management? Rock Nation. Who runs Rock Nation is that lady, Rosa Perez. Whatever her name is. I think I got the first name, but I know I got the last name correct. I know it's Miss Perez. That's the name, right? She is a big caller in the music industry. They saying that she was in the interrogation room when they were interrogating Megan. That's like illegal. Only the lawyer's supposed to be there.
Wow. Yeah.
Did you see what I'm saying? So it's politics, it's big money involved. That's what I'm saying.
So
is big
big money
moves, right?
involved, and his case ain't gonna get overturned because they don't want it to get overturned.
And that remember I argued with you like last week about it. Yo, I was like, yo, I hope that I'm wrong. I'm praying that I'm wrong, but I believe that Tory Lanez is gonna. I don't think none of this is going to work on Tory Lanez's favor. But like I say, I hope that I'm wrong because at this point, if they overturn from guilty to innocent, that means that the state gonna admit that they were wrong. That means that LAPD going to admit that they're wrong, and the court's going to admit that they're wrong. Do you know what kind of money we're talking about here? Those lawsuits is going to fly from Tory Lanez. To remind you, this man just got stacked up 14 times.
Yeah,
do you know? Do you know what that means on pain and suffering? That's at least 100 million.
Right.
That's you got it. You got it. Y'all got to pay me, and on top of it, you got to pay me to shut the fuck up too. Right. You got to pay me for that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? At this point, all those politics got to come together and actually bury that nigga. Yeah, bury them.
So if this go as far as you think it go, with them covering it up and other people, rich people involved, this ain't gonna matter. Somebody brought it to light. Somebody brought it out because it should have been brought out. But doesn't matter. Rich people get involved, it don't matter how this shit look.
Yeah,
I think
Tory found out the evidence.
Yeah, I mean, the evidence or no, man, they got to find something else on Tory to kind of keep him in there. Like the evidence gonna prove that the man didn't do it. Like we all know that. Like let's get out of the way. We know. I mean, most people, because HQ, she's know that she on some bullshit. She still think that Tory shoot that woman. But anyways, right?
No. I don't have any thought. I don't have any thought whatsoever. Now you trying to convince me. I'm almost there. I'm at the 50. I'm at 49%. I'm almost
No. Hold on, HQ. No. Fuck all that. On your opinion, on your give me your assumption. What do you think happened? Do you think Tory shot that woman?
I believe that Chelsea shot him, and he covered for Chelsea, and Chelsea ran and got immunity first, and he ass out.
Okay, so if you know that woman Kelsey shot her, why are you so focused on this man? I just heard you 5 minutes ago saying like, well, he got convicted of having the gun. If you know that woman shot that other hoe, right? What is that your argument?
I don't know that for sure. I said I go by the legal.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I go by what the legal community said. I go by what the law said. What is conviction with? That's what I went by. Of course, if I delve into the case, it would be something else. But it makes no difference. He's guilty simply because Chelsea got immunity first. If that's the case, I'm willing to believe she did it, but I'm also willing to believe he's there. So there's 49% that maybe he did it or maybe he didn't, or Chelsea did it or maybe she did.
HQ.
One of them did.
I want you to come on. I want you to use your logic a little bit more, right? How the fuck two people can shoot the same gun at the same time? Please explain that to me.
He could be holding her hand. He could be holding her hand with the gun.
Oh my fucking God! Are you fucking serious?
He could be trying to pry the gun out of her hand. It could have just charged that way. It could. Who knows how they?
Hey, Poppy, how many?
You said how many shots? Poppy, 5?
Yeah,
y'all say 5. I haven't read the case like that, so I don't know.
So HQ. So you telling me that Tory Lanez was directing Kelsey like, okay, like she had the gun and with the trigger ready to go, and Mr. Tory Lanez grabbed her arm, right, and raised up the arm and brought it down at the same time. So it was like a combination, a tag team effort right there, right?
I could see Chelsea grabbing the gun, shooting 3 times. There was a pause. Mm-hmm. Tory came out, grabbed the gun, then it went off 2 more times. I could see that happening.
Oh my God. He wasn't in the hang of the woman the whole time. What you mean he grabbed the gun and go?
We don't know
listen,
that.
HQ, what you mean, HQ, for the HQ, listen to me. For the people that owns guns, a gun can only go off by mistake once. The second time they throw your whole shit like completely out of whack.
I'm just saying how I think it could have happened. I don't know how it happened. You don't know how it happened. Nobody knows how it happens except the police.
Oh my God.
We know how it didn't happen, though. We know he didn't point at her feet and say, dance.
I'm not focused on that. You all are focused on the fact that maybe she lied or this, that, and the third. Of course, maybe she did. Who knows?
Ain't no maybe. No maybe, HQ. You heard her lie.
Yes, she lied right there. She lied right there. Yes. She could have been covering shit up. We don't know.
She lied here on this video. We just heard her lie. She lied when she was getting interviewed by Gail.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 already.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think she's gonna lie more?
So why did she say she was lying? I don't know why.
HQ, most women lie. You lying right now to us. You lying right now. What the fuck you mean?
I'm not trolling and I'm not lying. You think I'm lying? I'm telling the truth.
It's gaslighting. It's gaslighting.
Lighting, man.
Did
you eat before the stream?
That was honestly how I thought it happened. I thought it happened like that. She shot.
I want you to follow me. I want you to follow me real quick. Yeah. You are with me, right? I mean, we're not like an official relationship, right?
Right.
Then your hunger start fucking on me, right? And you and your hunger start fighting. We in the Uber, right? We're in the Uber, right? You and her, you find out that I'm fucking on your hunger, right? Y'all start fighting. You beat the dog shit out of your hunger for fucking on me, right? Behind your back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What is more probable to happen, right? Tory starts shooting at one of the women, or you beat up that bitch, right? She went and grabbed the gun and started shooting at you. Which one do you think is more probable?
Err on the side of caution.
See, here's the thing. You have to take the whole thing into totality. They were all high, they were all drunk. They got into a fight. Maybe they all were fighting. We don't know. Nobody knows.
Y'all got it, man.
You can't do it one way and not the other way.
This is your supposition too. Stop it.
But you tell us to stop when we do it. You tell us to stop when we do it.
No, you are supposing to, because you weren't there. I'm supposing to. My supposing is different from yours. You can't just
coming up with a whole other extra stories and stuff.
No, I'm not. Because he said the 2 women were fighting. How do you know?
But you talk about they all high, they all drunk.
How do you know they weren't high and drunk? They weren't high and drunk. They weren't.
HQ, you want to know that? HQ? You want me to give you another reason, HQ? They found the gum in the passenger.
They just came from a party at Kylie Jenner's house. It would we would make the assumption that they were drinking or maybe smoking weed or whatever. They could be drinking in the car. No sane person is going to pull a gun out and just start shooting because of X, Y, and Z. So
it's right there.
They just came from a party.
Hold on. So maybe they got into a fight. Maybe she started to pull the gun out. Maybe she started shooting. Maybe he grabbed the gun. Maybe that's how he got gun residue on his hands. Who knows? I don't know. You don't know.
Look, I gave you another one.
Please explain how he got the gun residue on his hands.
I just told you, man.
Trying to take the gun out of her hands.
If me and you are within 6 foot from each other, the gun residue is gonna get on you if I start shooting my gun.
So why told you that? So why couldn't he have tried to get the gun out of Chelsea's hand?
You ain't making no sense right now, HQ. But listen, I'm gonna give you another one, right? I'm gonna give you another one. Right. Listen, they found the gun in the passenger seat. Guess who was sitting in the passenger seat? Take a guess. Take a wild guess. Who was sitting on the passenger seat?
Passenger seat.
Kelsey. You don't have to burn
I don't know who was sitting where. I don't know who was sitting where. So Megan came from the back seat. She came from the back seat
behind the driver's seat.
Hold on. So you said they were fighting. She had scratches on her leg and all that good stuff. How is it that Chelsea's in the front seat and Megan is in the back seat, but Chelsea got scratches on her legs and all that good stuff?
She drove out of the car.
Chelsea had to be in the car in the back seat at some point, right?
No, she got out, snatched her up, and pulled her out the car.
And then and how did she get scratches on her leg and all of that?
She drug her out of the car on the ground. That's
It's
where the
very
scratches came
simple.
from.
It's very simple, though. Don't worry about it.
Megan
Megan
is
Thee
dead.
Stallion. Hold on.
There
Megan
ain't
Thee
no
Stallion.
videotapes of that.
Oh my God, who the hell gonna take videos of that? You are like
Where
everybody's. But look, it's very simple. Wait.
Wow.
Megan Thee Stallion was beating the dog shit out of Kelsey. Kelsey's a smile compared to Megan, bro. So Kelsey was on the floor kicking, and that's when she got the scratches because big old Megan was putting their paws on that hole.
She was on the floor. Wait a minute. I'm still trying to figure out, where did the fight happen? Where did this fight happen? In the front seat or the back seat? Or outside the car? Where did
Darling, they squabbled outside the car, baby. And they got back in the car.
They were fighting outside the car. Then they got back inside the car.
The fight started in the car and it spelled outside.
Okay, and then and so then they got inside the car. So why did they get pulled over by the police?
She probably reached back in.
They got pulled over because it's a Beverly Hills neighborhood. Rich people, they're gonna call the police. You know it was shots fired, right? So automatically police gonna come.
So it was an Uber?
I don't know.
No, it was there was in a rented car, but what's the name? Damn it, Tory Lanez driver was the one driving.
Okay, yeah, I thought this was like a security or bodyguard. Yeah.
Oh, what did the bodyguard testify?
Nigga. If the guy couldn't be found for the first 2 weeks of the trial, and then he came in there for the last day, and they said he couldn't testify. He said he saw everything, but he didn't see the shooting. So he was pretty much like in between, even though that everybody know that he lying, he saw everything.
He just keep because if you a security guard and you in this industry, you're not gonna just go telling on stuff because they're gonna be like, this guy, I can't do it. If something happens, this guy gonna say,
he's fuck already anyway. He's fuck.
So I can tell you, I mean, we all been out with people drinking and stuff like this. I can see how this would happen. If they driving through and they talking and stuff and something comes out and that's why, your man or whatever like that, or, he ain't yours or something slick was said, Meg probably reached up and start, doing something. The driver's like, oh crap, let me pull over. It continued. It started in the car. It spilled outside of the car. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where the security guard was. He could have been trying to break it up because I doubt he was just sitting there. That's when the other girl probably reached into the car.
So you saying it's so many what ifs, these, that, and the third. Y'all saying, see, here's the thing that I'm having a hard time getting. All of these people, if this happened, then this happened. If this happened, then this happened. All of these things would have to fall directly into place. All of these people would have to be put in line to say what they said, not say what they said, not show a videotape, not do any of these things for you alls, for this to be this gigantic of a cover up for this person.
It's not gigantic. It's not really gigantic.
So
I just made that up. I just made all that up. And Ty Pro is saying the witness said the driver pulled Meg off of Kelsey. And I just was making that up as a plausible scenario of what probably happened.
And so can nobody really explain why? Nobody can explain why Tory never spoke about.
We did explain that
already. No, you can't explain that.
We did. We came up with a plausible reason as to why he wouldn't say something.
You came up with a reason. That's not the reason because we don't know. Nobody can explain to me logically why a human being would go to jail and do 10 years knowing they doing 10 years just because I don't want to snitch.
People do stupid stuff like that all the time.
Why would Megan say he did all of this and not say Chelsea did it?
To protect her image and to save her friend.
So we don't know any of that. These are big suppositions. That's why.
Screw him, because he was sleeping with both of them anyway. So
that's why you can't convince me that your supposition or your scenario.
I don't know why that don't make sense to you. That makes perfect sense to me.
Yes, and the legal thing makes sense too. Both of them make sense.
make sense that they omitted evidence, that they didn't actually use the evidence to try to get
scenarios.
HQ. No, it doesn't make sense.
The scenarios that you all are putting forward make sense, and so does the legal scenario.
No, it doesn't make sense, HQ. You just talking just to talk, man. And I wish you think a little bit more. I'm gonna tell you how I know you're just talking just to talk. Because what happened? Why you gotta take place in order for you to get convicted, HQ?
You said what? Say it again.
Why what scenario got to take place in order for you to get convicted? It has to be beyond reasonable doubt, right? Right?
Yeah, normally.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Okay, then that right there alone. If I think that jury was like, if I'm not mistaken, it was 10 of them. That means if one person come up with a different idea than the other 9, Tory go home.
Mm-hmm.
So that case was everything but beyond reasonable doubt.
Mm-hmm.
That right there alone throw your whole legal shit over. The law shit, it makes sense. No, it doesn't, man. You got to, in order for you to convict somebody, you have to be 100%, you have to be 100% guilty.
No.
In order for that man to go to jail.
That's the way the law is written. That's the way it's set up.
The way the law is written,
it has beyond reasonable doubt.
Beyond reasonable doubt. So they convinced these people beyond reasonable doubt.
Yeah,
so
uneducated people.
So why is it that
jurors, man?
So why is it that they convince these people beyond reasonable doubt?
Because people be wanting to go home. People be looking at this rapper, like Poppy said in the beginning, it's California.
It's a female
it's more
state.
liberal. It's anti-gun. It's a female state. They looking at this black rapper dude.
Y'all, their side is plausible, just like your side is plausible.
Oh my fucking God! I cannot believe it, bro.
Plausible. Both sides can be plausible. I don't know.
HQ, have you ever did jury duty?
No.
Please don't ever go. Please, do us a favor. Just don't go. Please.
No. I'm going by the reasonable doubt scenario. They came up with at least over 50%. 50% would hit that reasonable doubt mark. So why is it that they convinced this jury beyond a reasonable doubt that this happened? And I can see you all.
I know they didn't.
I can see that too. I can see that too.
They didn't convince them. They just that don't mean they convinced them. That mean they just
they didn't convince shit.
They wouldn't convince
everybody.
That's what y'all say.
HQ, by your own logic, you say 50%. That means the man should go on there. You only convinced me halfway. By your own
logic. Why did they get 12 people to say that he was guilty then?
Because they have the jurors. Why said they was all white. I have to look at the jurors.
But I'm saying, why didn't one person say, "Wait a minute, hold up, how? What? Wait a minute, hold up. Why that don't sound right? Why didn't?"
And it happened in Beverly Hills, so they probably was all from Beverly Hills district. That whatever district the crime happened in, that's probably where all the jurors got pulled from.
That's LA County.
Yeah, we need to get this. We need to get LA County. We need to get this riffraff out of here.
I'm not saying you don't have a scenario. I'm not saying you don't have a case. I'm saying it's not going to change that verdict. If these people already had this evidence in hand, it won't change that verdict.
Okay. But you know why they convinced? You know why? Because it's a dirty case from the get-go, man. It's a dirty case. I'm sorry, and they have 10 HQ in the jury box. It's not that complicated.
No, if they presented evidence to me and that scenario seemed logical, I would probably go along with the logic of it. But if they would have presented you all side of it, I probably would have went with you all side. But they didn't. They presented the other side. So my question is, why didn't they present you all side? If your side is so logical, why didn't Tory Lanez defense?
Because he got railroaded. He didn't have a jury of his peers. He didn't have a jury of his peers. Because if you had the brothers up here right now, if just us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, PL and Ty Pro, even what's the other brother in the chat that's been talking as well? I can't see your name right now. But if you had us on that jury right now, all of us would be like, this don't sound right. Something about this just don't sound right.
Yeah, but
so we would have to ask. I need to see this. Where's the dash cam footage of the police when they were interviewing them in the thing? I'd have to ask that because I haven't seen enough to say that this actually happened from the evidence that was presented in the beginning. It's just too fishy. It don't feel right.
I mean, I'm saying, wouldn't these questions be asked by the people in the jury? Wouldn't they be asked?
We'd hope so, but obviously they weren't. Because why didn't this evidence come out sooner?
That's my whole point. You mean to tell me they didn't see any of this evidence? Not at all. But does this evidence change what he's convicted of, though? Because he's not convicted of shooting her. He's convicted of discharging a firearm or having illegal possession of a firearm. He's charged with all of that. So does it change his outcome? Even if this stuff comes out, it cast doubt? It casts a doubt about the story, but does it cast doubt about whose gun it was? If it was his gun, it could have been.
If it was his gun, they would have said it. If it was his gun, they would have said it was his gun.
The gun was unregistered, so the gun is an unregistered gun. HQ, let's use logic again.
No, you keep saying logic. You keep saying logic. I hear the same evidence as you. And
okay, listen to me.
And the 12 jurors heard the same evidence. They came up with a different result too. So it's not just me.
Listen to me. How are you going to charge the man for having? How are you going to charge the man? Listen to how dumb this shit is. How are you going to charge that man for shooting a gun? Right. That's one of the charges, right? Like discharging of a weapon, right? You're charging him for that, but you ain't gonna charge him for the shooting. Does that make any sense?
No, he got a charge for assault with the semi-automatic weapon. He got charged for assault with the semi-automatic weapon. Owning an unregistered firearm is something else. Mm-hmm. It's in the chat. I posted it and Ghost. That's the other brother. Ghost posted it. Lanez was convicted of 3 charges: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. So he got charged for that.
So my question is, how did he get charged?
They couldn't prove it.
So how did
Kelsey
how did he get charged with assault with a deadly weapon and there was no proof of her getting shot?
And they say him and Kelsey had gunshot GSR on them. So if 2 people have GSR on them, how do you charge one?
I don't know. How do you
prove that the other person did it?
But my question is, how do you convict them of discharging a firearm or assaulting someone with a firearm? And there's no proof of that.
Because later on, she said that he shot her and she was shooting at her feet and telling her to dance. And then she was going into all this. Y'all not believing me. This is my pain. This is my stuff. I just want to get on my life. And she was saying all this stuff on social media. So that impacts people.
Okay.
That impacts people. You can't not impact people in these day and age unless you lock people in a dark room and don't.
For some of this, you can't just say it. No.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, when the court of public opinion is out there and everybody is seeing this, even the jurors, you can't stop them from seeing this. It's all over the place, right? It's on your phone. They didn't take their phone. It's everywhere. And you hear this person saying this and like, oh man, this dude is a bad dude. This guy is a bad guy. He needs to be off the streets. But now I don't need evidence now because I've already made up my mind. Just like you do sometimes, HQ, oftentimes.
Yeah, but that doesn't. But you got to present evidence. You can't just say, "Oh,
and that's what we telling you."
And you don't have no evidence of getting shot in the leg.
Hey, this is a nice room. This is a gaslight room. Is this room gaslit?
No, I'm asking. How did he get
gaslighting room?
Charged? How did she get? How did people?
That's what we've been saying. HQ. How come? Why wasn't all of the? And this is a rhetorical question.
Y'all make it sound
like
none of this stuff was there. So why was
That's not what we're saying. We're saying if this was there, how come it wasn't presented? How come the jurors didn't ask?
My point exactly.
What beyond a reasonable doubt, like Poppy said, he got convicted. It wasn't beyond a reasonable doubt. It was 2 people with GSR on their hands. How do you convict one? Must be because somebody was saying that he shot him.
Wouldn't you have a mistrial if there was any doubt in the other people, those 12 people's hands?
Should have been a mistrial. Should have been a mistrial.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
It should have been a mistrial.
All
based
of these
off
things
evidence.
y'all talking about would have to have lined up for everything to have happened, like y'all said. It would have had to line up right in a row for what y'all said, and it don't.
So, HQ, remember when I said my example the other day? When they protect the blue line, it's not about white cops. It's not about black cops. It's about cops in blue. It's about the blue line. And when we see these egregious things happening to people, right? And we see it more black than not because that's what they show us, but it happens to white people as well. They get railroaded too. I see the stuff. It's the blue line versus the other people. They protect them. So in those cases, they hide stuff. They back other people. They move bad cops around. They do all that stuff. It's in the system. It's designed that way.
They move bad cops around all the time.
It's not to protect white people, right? It's to protect the system, the wealthy, people with influence. Yeah. Do they happen to be white? Yeah, they do. So, and then they come at us and be like, oh, it's white versus black. It's easy for us to say that, but we don't have people in the system. And then when brothers get in the system and when Latino cats get in the system, guess what they do too? And when people speak out against the system, like a couple sisters have tried to do, what do they do to them? Or they tell on the bad cop. What happens to the bad cop? Nothing happens to them. The good cop gets fired, gets booted, and don't get hired back again. But a bad cop has a bad shooting somewhere. He goes to another county and works. It's to protect the system. It's easy. They got it. It's all laid out already. So for something like this to happen, it's not all these things have to fall into place. It's already designed that way to happen.
Yeah, and this happened to Tory because Tory is a big mouth guy, right? Before this shooting, 3-4 months prior to this, right? He's an independent artist, meaning that he keep most of he like pretty much signed to his own label and that he get distribution through.
Hold on, Poppy. Did you all hit the like button coming in the door? Did you hit the like button? And we don't have any super stickers, no super chats. We got 40 people in here. We listening to the content. Please support the channel. I hate begging. I hate that more than anything. But we all know what we do here when we come to YouTube. You support the channel. $2, $5, $10. That's not that hard. Please support the channel if you're listening to the content. That would be great. Amazing. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I have a question. The report says that Megan Thee Stallion had gunshot residue removed from her feet.
But they said that, but then they said they couldn't find the fragments.
Okay, fine. The evidence supposed to be
from the police report says she got gunshot. She got bullet fragments removed from her feet.
That's fine. Why? What is the evidence? Because they supposed to grab that, put it in a little bag, tag it, and put it in the LAPD evidence room. Why it disappear?
No, they got it. They got it at in the hospital. The hospital took the fragments out of her feet.
Okay, darling. I just explained to you the process. They grab those fragments, put in a little plastic bag, and then send it to the police because that's going to be the evidence of the case. Can you agree with me on that?
Right. So you're saying it got lost?
Hold on. Stay right there. The evidence, when it was time to show up for the case, the evidence, that particular evidence got lost. Right. So technically, there is no fragments nowhere.
Yeah, they could say anything they want to. What case was that? Which president? The John F. JFK. The fragments from that, it was all a whole bunch of finagled stuff with the fragments moved around and different fragments showing up that didn't match the dang on firearm and stuff. It's not hard.
This is what happened.
It was testified in the testimony. The doctor testified that most of the bullet remnants remained embedded in her feet.
Oh God. Okay, most of the niggas. Okay, what is the little bit then?
And he got on the stand and he testified. The thoracic surgeon or whoever he was, that surgeon.
You know, I hope you know that those people are being paid by the state, right?
I want X-rays right now.
What?
Those people that that doctor that got on the stand, I hope you know that he getting paid by the state to come and say that testimony, right?
I can get, even if you gave me all of this in totality and said all of these things happened, I'm not going to believe all of these things had happened. So this will fall into line with what you're saying. Of course, great. Now we're saying the doctor is lying. Now we're saying the doctor's not telling the truth. Are we saying
HQ, listen to me. Listen to me. When doctors, psychiatrists, all these people, okay, I'm gonna use even a fresher sample. They just call lying the psychiatrist bro that the United States government brought to testify on this Diddy shit. They call her flat out lie. They stomp on her head. Because she said today they hold on, let me finish so you can understand where I'm going. They get paid to pretty much read some sort of report that they've been saying every trial that they go, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So so that means if the state bringing you over there, they're gonna bring you there so they can say something in your favor. They ain't gonna bring nobody that's gonna say the opposite. Why would they want to hurt their own case?
So they brought pictures and X-rays and showed the fragments and everything in her feet.
You know, I've been shot before. In my bullet wounds do not look nothing like that.
I don't know. It says the doctor brought X-rays and that whatnot, and all of that is in the evidence.
So why the first doctor say that the cuts align with glass cuts? Why did they bring him into the stand? You know, he was the first doctor, right?
That's not. Hold on, time out. Okay, so I'm speaking from a technical professional. I'm a medical imaging. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm looking at this X-ray, this lateral X-ray of her foot, her left foot. Her heel bone, her calcaneus shows no signs of trauma. You mean to tell me she got shot in the foot and it embedded into the soft tissue? This is it too. I'm looking at the left oblique image, which is just a foot kind of turned just like 45 degrees to the side, 15 to 45, depending on the people's foot. This fragment, what looks like medical fragment or shrapnel in her heel, is in the soft tissue. It didn't even penetrate to the bone.
Yeah,
so
he got shot
with
at,
the velocity of it, it hit the ground, ricocheted or whatever, and it got stuck in just the outside meat of her foot.
Yeah, Jay, she got shot at her foot, and the bullet splattered and the fragments. That's what they're saying that got into her foot.
No, man. No, man.
No.
Absolutely not.
You have the expert testimony. I don't know.
No way. I'm looking at these X-rays, man.
This is what we got. We can only go by the testimony.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm willing. I concede to that. That's not a big deal.
It said it said the bullet fragments removed during surgery could not be located, of course. But how you there were fragments allegedly taken from Megan's ankle were missing.
Okay, HQ, but listen to this, right? I'm willing to concede to half of the quote-unquote thing that you don't think is a lie. What about the other half? What happened with, again, I'm going back to this one. What happened with how reasonable doubt? What happened to that?
I'm willing to concede that what you're presenting, I'm willing to concede that what you're presenting is plausible. I'm saying, why didn't they go with your plausible explanation? I'm willing to concede that.
I couldn't got Tory off as a lawyer, man. and I only got a little bit of knowledge because the mother of my kids is a goddamn lawyer herself. I could have got that nigga off myself.
The system, first of all, he had the system working against him. Number two, he had poor legal representation. The top guys would have got Tory off, but you have to put, when you facing something like this and you got a little money like he did, you got to put all your chips to the front of the table to make sure you get this. You know, if I was facing something like that, everything I got would be on the chopping block to make sure I got the absolute best legal representation. Because if I don't get this, it's all over. Yeah, and he did not do that. He did not do
I'm saying
that
he may not have had good and the explanation you all come up with, I mean, it sounds plausible. It could have happened that way in any way, shape, or form. I'm still trying to figure out why this man didn't say, I did not shoot her. Who shot her? Kelsey shot her. Kelsey shot her. Why did Megan say he shot her? Why she just didn't say Kelsey shot her? What's the difference between Kelsey and Tory Lanez? What was the difference you're saying, him or her?
Because Tory is trying to he don't want to be seen as a snitch, so he don't want to be I think Tory miscalculated this case so bad, because this should have been an easy case to be, so easy that a paralegal should be able to represent him and win. It should have been real easy. He miscalculated this case because he's most likely, the way I'm pretty sure he's thinking like, yo, I'm gonna beat this case. I'm not gonna be looked at as a snitch because I'm a rapper. I'm a singing, rapping ass nigga, right? And I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna use that to even get more money. Boy, he took a misstep, right? But let's be honest though, it's a lot of civilian 9-to-5 people that they don't tell either. They ain't got nothing to do with no street. Most civilian people, they don't tell either. They don't like to tell. They mind their business too.
But the whole thing is they gave him the option to take a plea deal, and he thought, I can get away with this. I can get off on this. Or did he think,
wait, whoa. What about I'm not guilty?
Or I'm not guilty.
Okay.
I know I'm not guilty, but I'm facing 10 years though.
HQ, how you know this? Listen, you need to understand this. When you filthy rich like these people, they don't take plea deals unless they are super guilty. When you rich like that, you get yourself a good lawyer, and your okay lawyer know the law. A great lawyer know the judge. That's how that wins, or that's how that goes. Okay, you don't take no goddamn plea deals when you got that kind of money.
Ain't no way. If I knew I didn't do it, ain't no way I'd be sitting behind the bars on no 10 years. Ain't no 10
years. Well, if the system
I would have been fighting my case.
That sounds good, HQ.
Yeah, but he would have been deported and all that. Right.
That sounds very good. That sounds very good. But the system is going to fuck you.
Most people, his lawyer should have told him, you're facing 10 years. If you get found guilty, you're facing 10 years. You should have made a calculated decision at that time. You should have said, I'm going to get out in that year and a half. I'm getting out in that year and a half, and then I'm going to fight my case once I'm out. That's what you should have thought.
How are you going to fight the case when you out, HQ? Explain that to me.
Get yourself exonerated, get yourself a pardon, get yourself a
oh my fucking God. HQ, you already pled guilty. There is no coming back.
Yeah,
there's no coming back.
You can't have a commutated sentence. You can't get that.
You know how hard that is, HQ?
No, HQ, what you mean? Hold on. What you confused. You are very confused. What you mean is getting that expunged from your record. Listen to me. You are confusing.
Every day. He give out pardons every day.
That's different. That's federal.
What?
That's different.
Of course, that's federal. That Gavin Newsom is a state. I get that. All of that.
HQ, once you plead guilty, there is no coming back. What you got it confused with once you get out, you can get that off your record. How you call that? Expunge. It's not the same thing.
So you go to jail, you get out of jail, so your sentence can't be erased. by neither a governor nor a
it's called expungement, HQ.
After you get done doing your sentence, you cannot get that sentence taken off your record at all. Not by a president, not by a governor. That's what you're telling me?
I just explained to you that's expungement. The thing is that Tory Lanez is Canadian. He wouldn't have the chance to do that because we would get deported immediately.
Yeah.
You like to argue,
he
just
can't
to
stay
argue, man.
and fight it from the States because he's gonna get deported back to Canada because he broke the law. Everything is gonna get.
He got to take it to trial because he needs the U.S. market so he can make more money. He made money in Canada. He made money here too. So that's what he's fighting for. He cannot take no plea deal. That's not how that works.
Back to Canada.
I don't get that.
So you mean to tell me that these fragments they couldn't find out of her foot, and the ones they did find, they just happened to just lose them?
No, the ones that they could find, they lost. The ones that were left in her feet, they had to. He said they had to remain in her feet.
So all these small little shrapnel fragments, the little ones down in the soft tissue, the crusty heel right here at the bottom, those little small ones. But so this is an oblique image, right? So what we're looking at, it looks like it's on the bottom of the foot, but it's actually on the side because her foot is rotated inward.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me she got shot and them two little pieces just stopped right in the soft tissue?
That's the understanding. I don't know. You the medical doctor. You explain it to us. We don't know why it got stopped there. They testified that he couldn't take them out. Why couldn't he take them out?
So she got even if it was a ricochet, there would be other pieces of other material in her foot as well, not just gun bullet fragments. It'd be concrete or rock, whatever was down and went up, the velocity would have carried that stuff into her foot as well. So there'd be stuff lining the whole side of her foot because it would have hit and directionality would have sprayed.
Okay.
So either that or she got shot in the foot and the soft tissue of the meat just absorbed the bullet.
She got shot at. No, she didn't get shot. She got shot at. Two different things.
Yes. Okay, so she got shot at. So that means the bullet fragment ricocheted into her foot.
It said the bullet fragments was shatter on impact, becoming smaller, irregular pieces. Some fragments were deeply embedded in soft tissues near vital structures such as nerve, tendon, and blood vessels.
There's nothing there, right there.
Bullet fragment at least Stallion's feet could not all be removed, primarily due to medical risks associated with the surgery and the location of the fragments in her tissue.
There's no medical risk. There's nothing. There's no medical risk right there on the exterior portion of the foot. There's nothing there. There's no arteries.
Lying, man.
Well, I am not going to second guess a surgeon. So
arteries, those first two toes, the arteries run. The dorsalis pedis artery runs straight up those front toes. If you take your two fingers and you slide them between your front two toes and stop right about there, you'll feel your pulse. That's your artery. The posterior tibialis is behind the heel, way behind the heel, up on the back side of the ankle. There's nothing here on the foot that's vital. So what medical report was that?
HQ just gaslighting, man.
Yeah, I know. But you know what's funny?
How am I going to come up with that medical terminology? I'm not gaslighting. I'm reading from a report. I don't know anything about medical stuff.
You know what's funny, girl? Yesterday, I was reading how this doctor got sentenced to 10 years for fraud. This man was ordering like a lot of people into chemo and put on some heavy, like those cancer medications, so he can get their bonuses and more money, yo. He was doing that for 7 years straight.
I believe it.
I just literally just read that yesterday. Like if you Google it, you can find it. Like I was just reading that yesterday.
Doctors prescribe overprescribe medications everywhere. Everywhere. I don't care where you are. Doctors overprescribe medication.
Yeah, because they in cahons with the pharmaceutical companies. It's a big old. That's why in school too. That's why every time that your little kids start acting up, oh, you gotta go see this motherfucker over here. Guess what? Now your baby is on all kind of medications. Oh man, he got ADD. Oh, he got ADHD. Oh, he cannot take a piece straight. Something's wrong with him. Give him this. Give him that. Give him that.
Anyway,
yeah, because every time that they put you in medication for everything nowadays.
This came out when? When did this come out? This news?
I mean, for the past 2 years. This man got sentenced in 2022, 23.
No, I'm talking about this new evidence. It came out when? This week? Like Monday or Tuesday or something like that?
I just seen it today.
Okay, so how long does it take before we see anything move? That's the question.
I don't know. They already tried to take your man out.
Yeah, you know
random?
what? I take it back. No, we're just seeing the physical evidence today. But Anna Paulina had this evidence, I want to say about 2 weeks ago when they first started talking about this. And like right after that happened, that's when Tory Lanez got attacked. Interesting.
So,
yeah, he got attacked one day before. He got attacked like on a Wednesday, and
yeah, but did y'all hear that
attacked.
video? Did y'all hear his confession of why he did it?
Oh my God! Do you know why he was saying sorry for HQ? Do you have any idea? Go ahead. Like, give me like a what would be your assumption?
No, I said I heard a tape of him talking about why he did it. I'm saying, did y'all hear it?
Did you hear a tape of him saying why he did it, or him apologizing to her? Because you can, like what Poppy's trying to tell you, because I heard him say, I saw the I didn't hear it, but I saw the thing of him saying the whatever, the printout or whatever of him apologizing to her for how things went down.
Okay.
He did. That's not a confession to him doing it. He's just saying, I'm sorry the way things went down.
Okay, so what difference does that make? Did he do it or he didn't do it? Did the guy do it or not?
HQ, let's use common sense. Let's use common sense.
I am using. Stop saying that.
Nah, okay. But listen, I want you to listen. Why? HQ, you with me, and I just happen to shoot at your bestie, right? And you calling me. Why are you calling me? If according to everybody, I'm the one that shoot at your best friend, at your bestie. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Oh my God. I'm gonna repeat it again.
All right. I gotta go make dinner.
I was messing with you and your friend. Yes. According to what you're saying, I shot at your best friend. Your best friend is at the hospital. Why are you calling me?
Yeah, but they're not best friends. They were fighting, remember?
They was best friends at that time.
She was at the hospital with her. According to her, she was outside the hospital. You listen to the phone call. She say, "I'm outside of the hospital."
Okay. I gotta read it. I gotta listen to this shit some more, cause I gotta listen to some shit some more, cause I didn't hear none of that stuff y'all talking about. I didn't hear none of this stuff y'all talking about.
Yeah, I know. Of course you don't.
Bobby, give me your final thoughts. Because I gotta talk to Jason Black.
Jason Black? Who the hell is that?
Jason. Oh, you gotta talk to Jason?
Who's Jason Black?
He's a content creator.
Yeah.
Well, like he wants you. Okay. He wants you on his show or something?
No.
Well, I mean, he trying to holler at you?
No, he's too young for me.
Well, tell that Negro if he doesn't want me to.
He's a big content creator. He's a big content creator. Maybe he's alternative to you because you probably never been to this channel. He's called what is this channel?
The Business. He got two channels: The Business and The Black Authority.
Yeah, that's right. It's called The Black Authority and The Business. Yes.
Oh, the guy. Oh, I heard about The Business. Oh, his name is Jason Black. I mean, I never seen like about, but I heard about. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jason.
All right, good luck. All right, go ahead, man. Get that money, man. Make us rich. Make us rich. You know what I mean? As soon as you get like Hey, y'all need to super chat cash at me. I'm trying to get flew out by HQ.
Hey, I can't get nobody to do no kind of super chat, no they stayed all this time, but I ain't getting not one super chat, not one.
Wow.
One.
We gave you a great show today. Go back and forth. You ain't support my baby.
Normally
Wow.
they do something, but tonight they ain't did nothing. But Thursday night, I just had to cut Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I had to cut them off my schedule and stick with the days that they do contribute. Because then it just be a run, it just be a waste if I'm out here just doing this. So I don't know. Day, I just have to shave off another day. That's all.
Yeah. That sounds good. Hey, support HQ, man, please.
Yeah, support.
Hey, good luck.
Sure.
Hey, y'all take care. Good talking to you.
Thank you, Poppy. Thank you.
All right, I ain't gonna hold you up, HQ. Go ahead.
Who is this guy, Jason Black?
You said who is he?
Yeah, what is it? What is his angle? What is his content? I haven't heard his content. And you didn't even give me that real. You didn't give me that. No, you didn't give me that that specific. He debates the racist person.
No. Hold on. I gave you the link and the time under the link. If you go back to that chat,
hold on.
And I emailed it to you too.
Yeah, you emailed me.
And look at the timestamp specific to that link.
Hold on. Okay. What was it? Okay. Where the hell? Damn, how do I find you? I don't even know how to find folks on here. Wait a minute. I hope I put it in this. Okay. So you sent me. Okay. Wait a minute. What is it? Can you send me? Wait a minute. Hold on. Send it to me again. And what am I supposed to do now?
All right. Hold on. I'm about to resend
because I wanted to hear that specific fight between him and that guy.
All right, yeah, I'm going back to my email right now.
Cause I was like, wait a minute, if I go on that channel, I know I'm gonna get lost with because he got so many videos. That dude got so many videos. And I was like, oh shit, I ain't finna run through all of these because I don't know where because the guy came over to Jason's channel, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So, but I don't know what the name of the show was. That was the thing. I don't know what the show was.
I'm resending it to you now.
Through the email.
Go check your email.
Okay. Because I want to check that out. I want to listen to the whole thing because the one snippet that I did hear, it was from somebody else's channel, and that person be doing commentary.
Yeah, he commentated over. Yeah, I seen like 5 or 6 guys responded to it.
So I was like, I don't want you to be talking about that. I want to hear the natural
debate.
So yeah, I want to hear.
Yeah. So I sent a couple links, but the second link was it's at the 2 hour 17-minute mark. That's where
2 hours. The link. 2 hours.
And the name of the video was Trump claims white South Africans are refugees.
Oh, okay.
That was the video. Yeah, and he was a white supremacist that called in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pro white. I don't know.
Because I like the way because he's funny as hell. He's funny as hell, and he's hilarious. So what I did listen to, I listened to the other guy's channel, and what I did hear, he was funny as hell. So I got to go back and get this. So thank you, Triple X, for coming out. We sure did get derailed by Ty Pro because we were talking about these doggone daters. But thank you for coming up, sir. Thank you.
All right. Hey, all right. Always a pleasure. Take care.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello, women. I gotta pull myself up. Hello, everybody. I done got comfortable in my chair and everything else. Comfortable in my chair, in my chair. And it's a heavy chair. Now, thank y'all for showing up. Did you all hit the like button coming in? Please hit the like button coming in and out, however you want to do it. Please subscribe to play the game called Noun. More people who play, the more prizes we can win, the more complicated the nouns go. It's called the Noun Game on my channel. Please like and subscribe. Please put the notification button on for we can have these kind of contents notifications to you Thank you very much. Thank you. So the next show will be tomorrow. That'll be with Fatty Show. I will be streaming from Fatty Show over to my show. So you can catch my show or you can catch his show, however you need to do it. And I thank you all for showing up. Did I read all the super chats? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you all very much. Thank you for showing up. Thank you very much.